What's going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome. This is episode 2 of the AVS podcast. You have our hosts, I myself, Donaze. You got Dylan. We have our special guest, Swag, also known as Diggy Osama, also known as my cousin. This is a special note. This is a special episode for us today. Looking to bring y'all insight and looking to make the most of our story here. Um, we have a man of many talents, a guy who could really do it all essentially. So I don't want to spoil nothing for y'all today. We just gonna get right into it.
Let's get it.
What's up with you? Cause I appreciate that too though. That I could do it all. That's what got me right
Yes,
there. You know that was what's gonna get me for sure. No, yeah, for sure, man. I'm honored to be on this for sure. Like people don't ask me to do stuff like this because I ain't even put too much work out yet, but they could see it. They could see what I'm doing for sure just by how much I do put into the things I do at times. You see what I'm saying?
hmm
So
Yes, sir.
I appreciate both of y'all, Dylan and Nez, for sure. Y'all some real niggas.
No problem, man.
And
I saw
Absolutely.
it years
wouldn't have
ago.
I wouldn't have did my first nothing with nobody else.
Absolutely. No, we
We gotta
appreciate
do
that.
this. We gotta do this annually.
Oh,
Hey,
absolutely.
we're glad to be your first.
For sure. Pause.
No, for sure.
Pause. Yes.
All right,
No,
now.
let's get into this. Though.
But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ambitious Visions Studios.
So yeah, bro, like everything, you know, just natural for me. Like everything that Cuz was saying though, like being multiple talents, like I just be doing anything that come to mind, really just trying it. Like I don't know if I'm gonna succeed or not, but that's what life come with. You just gotta try things. But before we get into anything else though, we just gonna get into some music. I'm about to drop this mixtape coming out most likely this month. Yesterday, Swag. I'll tell y'all the meaning behind all that yesterday. This is self-titled single as well. Yesterday's Swag. So it's the same title as the mixtape. So that's why I gotta let everybody hear it and shoot the video for it Saturday. Cause I'm dropping
Let's
it
go.
before anything.
Yes,
And
sir. Yes, sir.
Let's go.
let me know if y'all could hear it as well.
Yes, sir.
Bet. Any malfunctions, we gonna pause, start over where we left off. You feel me?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
Here we go. Let me know y'all can hear it.
Yes, sir.
Crossing my dad and my dog on me, fuck with K9. You can go ask when you dead no free. Flash, they got so much money, full of my pocket. I don't know what to do about it. Yeah, you know, so I don't fuck with wallets. And that shit don't match my outfit. I see your nigga, I trapping my J. When they come to you niggas, I think that y'all J. They come to me, nigga, bitch, fuck with you swag. Make you taste like Saturday, it's bad. So I fuck the fade. The bag come in on the lady. Yeah, swag never change. Only if it's by the paper. I just need time. I just need time. I just need time. I just swear time. Young niggas swear, ayy. Young niggas swear. I'm killing it, niggas be coming last. Cause I'm winning it, getting 100 bags. And a minute, don't be telling cash. For infinity, actually be having it. We're spinning, actually body gas. No liberty, so I'ma start this shit, no love. Niggas feeling swag, and it's killing me. God, that shit me yesterday.
I fuck with that heavy.
Yes, sir. As I told y'all, man, this
No,
is
it's
a
good.
man of many talents. This is a real artist right here. I just want to clarify that to everybody. This man is unlike a lot of his peers. I seen it firsthand, so I can't emphasize that enough. This is raw talent right here. So I love what I just heard. It was very experimental in the way the beat was just. It was it was serene. It was scenic. Like I feel like when I hear your music, cause I'm just brought to a place where I can see a vision. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not only brought to a place where I can feel the energy within your music that makes me see a vision for myself, essentially, but I can see your vision as well, and where you see yourself as an artist. Um, First off, I just want to ask you, and I feel like it's important for the people to know who see this. Where do you see yourself, especially, up against your peers, in which, unbiasedly, I think you have the edge. But where do you see yourself, and um, what level do you see your music being at, um, and what your time frame is?
Okay, so to start off, uh, I have to say, like, I feel like about myself. So you've been with me since day one for real when I was doing this without too much, like just even seeing my process and like I probably didn't speak on it as much as I do now because I wasn't aware. I didn't know how I was gonna be or how I was gonna do this. Like I said, I just do things without even putting too much thought behind it. Like I just say I'm gonna do something, believing that I'm gonna be the best version of myself while I'm doing it. So even
Mm,
with music, I feel like I'm the best doing I feel like I'm doing it at my best right now where I'm at. I'm going to be better tomorrow. I'm going to be better next week. I'm going to be better in 2 years. I'm only going to get better because that's what I'm only going to thrive for. And as far as my peers and where I'm at and where I see myself going, when it comes to peers, if we talking locally, they got they don't have shit on, excuse my language. They don't have
yeah.
nothing on swag because it's like I'm not, like you said, it give real artists. You could see the vision. If you could see the vision, that means you could feel the vision. That means you don't even think about me when you really listening to this song. You just listen to the vibe, the feeling, and it connect with you. It becomes
Mm,
you. It becomes about you. It no longer becomes about me. So as far as my peers, I don't see no competition. I don't feel like I'm in a battle. I don't feel like it's a challenge for me to be somebody that's trying to stand out because that's literally what I'm doing. Like I'm only trying to, like when I be seen, when I be thought of, when I be heard, I only want people to think of me. Like it shouldn't even be no, oh, who else rapping or what they doing too, because it's just me. If you ain't think about just me, then what you doing? You see what I'm saying? But as far
mm,
as where I'm going and how where I see my music, bro, it's, like I said, it's only gonna get better. Like bro, I'm hearing things in my music that I never heard before. So that's what's helping me. Like I gotta do this again, or not even again. I gotta pay attention to that. I need to reflect off of that. I'm really studying my music. Hence, I haven't even dropped one but two songs, a small EP. And I done took most of that off all platforms because I always restart. You know how many projects I done started and I done scrapped because I'm like, I don't even feel like that no more, or I don't rap like that no more, or I'm just better, or I just feel like it might. To be honest, I do use my peers sometimes as like fuel because it's like they making more music than me. Even my cousins and my friends and people I know, like they're dropping more music than me. Matter of fact, I don't know if I said making, but they're dropping more music than me and they put themselves out there. Same like even Dylan himself probably got way more stuff out there than me. And you see what I'm saying? But that's not an issue. I just feel like that's what makes me come to where I'm like, okay, we got to figure out who he is a little bit longer. Like this, not no situation where it's like, let's say somebody put a meal in your face and you already know what it is and how it's gonna taste. It's not what this
mm,
is. You see what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
it's because you had it already or you had it before. No, I'm gonna be on some, bro. Every time I drop, it's gonna be a distance between the last time I drop because I don't want people to have too much of me at all. Ever in life, I'm already doing so many things. You don't, but for one, when it comes to fans or like people that really like my music, my supporters, I'm not even gonna ever like starve them. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
To be ways that I give them what they need. But at the same time, my music gonna grow too. I want since it's the beginning and since I want people to realize like music does change over the years. So my sound gonna change. The things I talk about gonna change as I get older. I'm young right now. Where I'm at right now gonna be totally different where I'm at in a couple years. So don't have no expectations of me at all because I'm going to shock you every time. But
Well
I like that
said. Well
mindset.
said. Well said. And Dylan,
Hmm?
would you like to embellish on
Oh
anything?
yeah, I
Because you
mean,
yourself, I mean, we all understand the creative process and what comes with this. You know what I mean? You sometimes you build your empire in silence. Some people build their empire, right in front of you. I
you feel
feel like Swag is a guy who the right people see what he's doing. I myself, Dylan, you're now a witness. Like
yeah.
this man's
Listen,
a this man work.
I've been
This
seeing it for
man
years
works.
now.
And if you pay attention, you can very well see that this guy is building his empire right in front of you. Now, um, I also just want to embellish more on this creativity and how certain things just take time. You know what I'm saying? Feelings change, ideas expire. Ideas very well can expire. And that is something everyone has to keep in mind. To all the creatives out there who watch this, you know what I'm saying? Ideas expire. That's not something to dwell yourself in, but it's something to take advantage of. Like it's time to just start fresh.
Yeah.
me add on, bro, like because that's a major part of me. Like not everything you just said, but it's also like, bro, you grow and you heal, bro. Like you might not be aware when you do that or like how it may feel, but you grow and you heal, bro. I might have made a song that everybody loves and I might have reviewed it, but the next couple of days I might be like, no, I don't ever want to hear that song again. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it's like
Yeah.
some people ask for it. Now I gotta give it to them. When it's a high demand, you gotta give them what they want. Everybody know that. But I'm not gonna give
Right.
you everything. I'm not gonna give you all of it.
Right,
No,
because
for
they're
sure.
gonna expect it every single time. I'm
Yeah.
sure.
So yeah. So as well as that, I gotta let y'all know. I gotta protect what I'm trying to keep. You feel me? Out there,
Definitely.
that's not something I'm into.
Yeah. And I couldn't even like I don't want to say I can't relate to that, but in the case of me, like I really want to push out all my music as quick as possible, just to show my growth. Because you said that I was dropping more songs than you, but they don't mean they weren't good songs. I mean, the
That's
quality wasn't good, and you're putting quality out, but what I put out was not really quality. It was good in the sense of
putting out quantity,
lyrics and all that, but
but that's
the
good too.
quality wasn't good.
That helps you. The quality don't matter. The quality don't matter, bro. For a very long time of my journey, my quality wasn't there. I made music on the phone, then I made music off the phone, but in my closet with a $30 mic, and I'm still rapping on the $30 mic. So you gotta know that there. I'm doing this shit out here now. It just you gotta know what to do. And as far as just like me, me not dropping as much was because I felt like the quality wasn't there. So that I feel like that's what held me back. Like feeling like, man,
Mhm.
I did it this way. I didn't did it this way. Man, as I got to a certain age, I told myself I only wanted to rap in the studio. Niggas hated me for that. Oh, nigga, you think you too good for you can't do this with us? Cause I rap with my cousin. I'm on the phone, but I got to a point where I was like, no, bro, I don't want to rap, bro, when in the studio. And then it got to a point where it's like, nigga, I'm tired of going to the studio. I just want to do this shit right here at the crib. I mean, excuse my language. I just want to do it right here at the crib. So as far as that, I built my own studio. Now that's what put a hold on me even in my creativity because it's like I got into a different bag. I'm not just finding a beat, writing lyrics, or going to the studio and rapping over the beat and just making a song. I actually put the equipment in my face and just with no handbook, just figured out how to work everything. The interface you showed me, these mics, these headphones, Pro Tools, and
how to use everything and what these certain things mean. I had to go through that myself and just figure out what it mean for me. What these things mean for people might not mean the same thing for everybody. We all might use
Mhm.
these tools in our own way. When I record a song with you, it might be totally different from how I record a song by myself. What we do together might bring some whole brand new shit, some a whole brand
Right.
new thing to life. You see what I'm saying? So it's like
Mhm.
those is things I paid attention to as far as when I was doing it myself, and it put me like, okay, you can't. Even though this song sound good, even though these lyrics sound nice, they funny, they charming, they catch people's attention. This, and this. It's still like, no, you're not there yet. I just knew I wasn't there yet. Now I'm in a space today, 2026 of February. I'm in a space to where I know any beat I get on, whether somebody bring it to me, whether somebody telling me to just get on it, they'll pay me or anything. I choose it myself. I'm killing that shit, bro. I'm
Mhm.
killing it off rip. You see what I'm saying? So it's
Right.
like
Mm-hmm.
and I got that confidence now. So that's probably another thing. I wasn't unmotivated or I wasn't secure about my work. That's why I held me to it. And it just that I was sacred. I was so confident that I knew I can't give y'all this right now. I got to give this to
Mhm.
y'all to make sense.
Right.
It's another thing. Not to go far into the interview or anything, but me starting a clothing brand at a specific time in my life even put a pause on the music like, wait, now I'm doing something totally different that is as important as music to me. So it's like now I got to figure out how I'm about to make them both be in the same world when I can, like wearing my clothes in my music videos, like making sure
Mhm.
I'm doing these things around certain times to where they don't mess up each other. Like if I'm if I'm doing a music video and I'm focused on music on this day, but I got shirts to sell or hoodies to sell, that need to be handled already. You see what I'm saying? So like
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
as far as even dropping these projects and then taking music back that I already gave to people, that's just me being tricky as well. Like man, okay, I see y'all like that, but I know I got newer music that y'all gonna like way more. But
Yeah.
it's gonna be so fresh that it's gonna take people like a minute to really be like, oh wow, like we see what's going on now. Like, because it's different for sure. It's different for
But
sure.
now that you mentioned your clothing brand, I wanted to ask you about that. So I wanted to ask you like why did you start it? Like was it just something because like, oh, let me try this because it's new and I want to do something different, or was it is there a meaning behind any of the clothes or
Everything got a
anything?
story. Everything got a story. Everything got meaning, and everything I ever did in my life, I said I was going to do before I was ever rapping and made a song. I told people in my family I was a rapper. My cousin, mama got a video of me rapping at our family function, and I didn't even say a word out my mouth. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say a word out my mouth. I just grabbed the mic, stood in front of the family, and acted like I was rapping. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
so these things have always naturally been in me just to be like I made a song at 6 years old. So these things been
Really?
yeah at six. I went to my mama knew somebody. I went to their crib with them. I rapped the chorus. You talk money, that big money, I get it. I'm gonna use that one again. Then my
Mm-hmm.
lyrics. You
That's
talk
crazy.
money, I get it for real. So it's like those things. And then at 3 years old, left hand on my heart, right hand to God. My uncle Dallas.
What?
Listen, my uncle Dallas will tell you. I walked up to him and told him I was a rapper. So
Wow.
when it even come to the clothing brand, I never forced these things, but I never like not said I was gonna do them. My, I got an older brother, Darion. He my god brother, and he do the same things that I do. He's a multi. What do we call it? He's a
Well,
renaissance.
multi.
He's a renaissance. He's a renaissance drive track, right? He got clothing brands. Sell suits, he do a lot of things. So me looking at guys like this, I was with him when he was recording music videos. He talked about we had conversations back in 2020 during COVID, like we just gonna start clothing brands. I have a cousin here who was into fashion and always acknowledged me how fly I was. And then the local clothing brand Bankstar, the owner of that brand, we was cool at a point in time. He told me like I should get into it. I was fly. Woo, woo. It was cool. I never really thought about these things though because I never wanted to force them. Now when I dropped the song Taker SRX, which is really the only single I ever dropped by myself. And it's the song that I feel everybody really liked. That was the song people pressured me to drop and they liked it a lot. It still get great feedback to this day. And it's almost 2 years old.
Yeah. And now I do want to ask you about that because that was a huge moment in time, especially because I remember all the feedback you were getting. I had people that came up to me in school, you
No,
feel me, that knew you and were like, man, this is fire. I was even showing the love and spreading the music around the people I knew. So it got out there. I just want to ask you though, just from a personal standpoint, was that a turning point for you when you released that song? And when you saw the feedback that you got, was that sort of like a foreshadowing for you to see like my impact can be felt?
all right, so yeah, so to go before we even get into that song, like man, this why we talking about what we talking about already. Like I'm holding back on these songs because they once I do realize like okay this shit I mean pause once I do realize like okay this song really good like this going to be something I feel it or I might not even feel it I might not even feel it all the time I might not like the song people don't understand that as well I might not like what you like just personally did I feel that it was changing and I understood what was going on yes because I recorded the song in the studio and it was about 7 people in the room my engineer, my cousin, my friend, his cousin, my other cousin, who I didn't even know was my cousin at the time, which was crazy. Like we shot a video together and everything, and this studio didn't even know we was related. So like I'm in the studio with multiple people, and it's my birthday, and I made like 2, 3 songs. This the last song I recorded, Coming to Take Her SRX. My engineer, that everybody hear the beat, they look at me, they like, man, you always doing something different. Ooh, what you about to rap? What you about to do? They hear it, they like, it's no drums on the beat. What is you about to do? I'm just like, man, I don't know yet. So I never know what I'm finna do. Even with the clothing brand, I never was knowing. Like before we get back to Taker X, we're gonna go back to the clothing brand, then I'm gonna go back to what Taker SRX meant to me, so we don't lose track. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with the clothing brand, like as far as that dealing, like I just never really like had plans for it. But when my brother Darion was around me and he was doing all the things he was doing, like shooting videos, rapping, he had me in the studio. I got this on footage back in 2020 before I even started high school. You see what I'm saying? So and he was talking about clothing brands. And at the time, I always give myself a name. I called myself Biggie Osama coming out of elementary and going into middle school because I had this rebellious like attitude to me as a kid, and that was for many reasons that I grew out of, and I'm thankful I grew out of because now I feel more. I just feel better. So as far as that, when it comes to seeing what my brother was doing around that time in 2020, I told myself I'm Christopher Osama. I'm going to start a clothing brand named Christopher Osama to be like designer, but that was just me being a kid and just me always having thoughts, always having a creative mind, always saying I was going to do something. When I, if you ask my cousin, I never played games. I never had toys, but I was very creative and I was very playful. I would make us find ways to have fun by the things around us. And even if they had games and they had toys, we probably would get into that because I'm going to do what you want to do, but then we're also going to do the things that I'm doing in my head. You see what I'm saying? So like,
But
as
I just I just want to note something funny story that everything you're saying right now, cuz is no surprise to me. One of my earliest memories, I want to say like around 4 years old. Like this is very early, and I would say one of the earliest memories I had was with my cousin, right here building forts. Like we were used our tables on my third floor, and we were just building fortress out of it. It was crazy. Like
some shit that make you
so,
feel like you in the movie though, because
yeah. Like I think when I look back on that, because I look back on it a lot, it was like a major thing for me to see is that it really brings me no surprise on like how far your creativity has gone. I look at moments like that and even see me just reopening my creative mind and essentially working with Dylan, on the films that we done so far. Um, it's it's major. So I just want everyone to know like this is this was just waiting to happen.
No,
Um,
that's
yeah,
fact.
definitely.
And I just feel like
Mind dormant.
even that, like, man, just that's something as well. Like I said, I didn't have like certain things around my crib. Like, bro, I probably went to your house and just seen like, man, dang, bro, you got so many covers. Let's build a fort. Like,
Yeah,
I don't have any covers at home. You see what I'm saying? Like, let's build
yeah,
it because we can. But that's just me, like, always just having the creative mindset. I always wanted to do something, always wanted to build. It was about building for me. I do like Legos and Minecraft a lot. So when I learned those things, I gravitated to those heavy. Like, I almost went, my passion almost was being an architect. I wanted to build houses and things like that. I really would build anything. I'd have built you a shower if you asked me to. See what I'm saying? And
yeah,
like I build you a shelf. I still build a house right now, no matter what I'm doing. I'm going to build my own house by hand. But this is the thing though, and I'm going to learn the steps and everything. That's the thing about me. I got to
I
be.
believe you could do it.
I got to so let me say this though. Go back to the clothing brand, then go back to Taker SRX. So like with the clothing brand, like I said, I was around my brother. I said I was gonna start a clothing brand called Christopher Osama. This back in 2020 and 2021. Now I started high school, started going through things. I forget about these things. I forget about. I mean, I was never when I started high school. I wasn't even rapping. So, but I'm saying I forget about even. I stopped hanging out with my brothers and stuff. The relationship with them, it didn't get rocky and it wasn't personal. But I noticed some things. Some things did happen. Everybody distanced themselves from each other. It was a situation where you be with your brothers every day and then y'all just split. But I realized we didn't. It's not nothing. It's nothing personal. Everybody living their lives. I had just started my freshman year of high school. So with that being said, I'm focused. Not even I'm focused. I'm figuring things out. I'm learning. I'm going through life. I'm going to the places that I need to be, like school. So school was a place that really helped me figure these things out. I go through the time, go through the time, go through the time. We ain't got to get too much of everything into school until later. But when it comes to my clothing brand, boom, I start rapping. School is what helped me get into rapping. Not gonna lie about that. Like school, go to school if you in school, my nigga. Like go to school,
yeah.
period.
Take advantage of everything, people, everything.
To ask
Yes.
questions. And even if they don't got what you're looking for, tell them bring it there because that's what I did. So, anyways,
Absolutely. That's it's so funny you mentioned that. That's what we talked about on our last episode. Ask questions, man. You gotta
Yeah.
learn. You
facts.
gotta learn the steps.
So fast forward going to 2024. Now 2024 is like I started rapping in 2022, right? So 2024, that's 2 years later. Well, I ain't even gonna say probably from 2022 to 2024. I gotta have at least 1,000 songs by then. 2 years later, I'm making songs every day, and it's points of times I'm making multiple songs a day to this day. So
Is it freestyles?
it's freestyle.
Yeah.
I'm talking freestyles, I'm talking punch-ins, I'm talking songs I wrote. I done wrote 2 songs in 1 week. I'm talking, I didn't show my cousin, look at all these papers I just wrote these songs to. I ain't even recorded them yet, and I'm about to. You see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Because I be trying to do different things at different times. We're gonna talk about that later too. But as far as the clothing brand, I 2 years later, I done made all these songs. Taker SRX would come about. Taker SRX and my clothing brand have a very deep relationship with each other because without the song, there is no clothing brand. To be honest, there or at least I wouldn't have did it when I did it. I probably would have did it now or ahead in the future. You see what I'm saying? But I teamed up with this graphic designer. His name Jay Sitgo. He worked with Nike. He the head director of Up Seven Skate, the Detroit brand that V's Lil Baby and all them it's a little group. They men's he owned it or whatever. They partners or whatever. And I team up with him. He did my cover art. He started off doing my cover art. Now this not even the first time he did my cover art when he did Taker SRX. He did this one. He do all of them. But he did this one. This so happened to even be the last one he did because this is the last song I really dropped and prepared for to drop and get a cover art for. So he did it right. The cover art was so crazy. Now listen, I made the song Taker SRX January 6th of 2024. So even just think about that. Like that's not too long ago if you ask me.
No.
It feel like yesterday. So when I made that, I dropped a snippet in February because everybody was telling me how fire it was. I dropped a snippet on Instagram It goes 17K views. Now weeks is going past. I'm in school. The song not even out yet. Niggas in school walking up to me singing the song behind me. Like people in school coming up behind me, literally singing the song. Like people in school texting me like, when you gonna drop? When you gonna drop? When you gonna drop? And my cousins asking me, my friends asking me, my family asking me, when you gonna drop, bro? When is you dropping this song? My engineer who recorded it, he like, bro, what is you doing? Like, what is you doing? With that? Once you heard that song, he basically telling me like, I should have went full fledged, like I should have knew from there. But it wasn't the moment for me that I knew. It just was I had to really pay attention to the people telling me like they know. The people realized before I did because I'm still looking at myself like I'm low key underdogging myself. Like I'm not there yet. Even though y'all like this, I still don't think I'm there yet. So I made the song January 2024. I didn't even drop it until July 2024. How many months is that? That's 7 months.
That's a big gap.
That's a big gap. That's a major gap. That's 7 months. Because and it's not about no money. It's not about no you know how much you see what I'm saying? It's not about nothing personal. It's just like I make a song, I'm on to the next one. I'm still trying to make songs for my mixtape, and it's supposed to come out on Friday. Like what? See what I'm saying? That'll make me push it back. That'll make me push it back. You know how many drop dates I done had, how many mixtape names I done had. I'm not going to stop this one because this is the one for sure. This is the one that at least start me off, and I'm going to build off of no matter what it does. I don't care what it does. I'm going to build off of this because I know what it is for me. People might not catch on to this until a year later. That's why I call it yesterday's swag, because y'all late. When y'all get on this, I'm gonna already be on tomorrow. And every time y'all get the day that I'm on, I'm gonna be on a whole nother day. And at some point, I'm gonna be so far ahead that we're not even in the same year. And to get that serious. So Taker SRX cover art was so fly. I dropped it in July. I was telling my graphic designer, like, man, this picture, like this idea that I had with this girl and with the name Taker SRX and just with the color that I had. And a little story behind this. No, I ain't gonna say that. But let me just say this. The girl that's on the cover art, she got to be somebody from Twitter. My graphic designer picked it. It was supposed to be somebody else that I really wanted it to be, but I don't know what happened. I can't even remember. I'll figure that out later. I'm gonna go see what's up with that. But no, but so happened though, people liked that picture, right? And because people like that picture, I'm like, I'll put this on the all white shirt. I had an idea to put it on the all white shirt. Now let's talk about this. Before I started my own clothing brand, my cousin here, Saint Leon. You see it, Saint Leon. You see what I'm saying? He already was giving me ideas and was just showing me things, and I was seeing what he was doing, and it motivated me. My cousin motivated me to really get on my clothing brand. I don't know why I do these things, how I do these things. Like if I let my cousin tell you, he'll tell you I barely tried and I barely put any work into this clothing brand myself. And I'm talking about first piece. I'm talking about I didn't do this without the help of him. I didn't do this without the help of my graphic designer and the people, to be honest. Because one, I didn't make the shirt. He did. I went to him, told him, bro, take this cover art, put it on an all-white shirt like you've been doing with your shirts. Let's just see what it looked like. He came up with the style. He came up with it. See what I'm saying? And I took what he did and told my graphic designer, oh, I forgot you make clothes too for these and them. I'm like, sauce this up. You feel me? Make it look like a real mock-up. Because ours looked at blurry and it looked like we needed to learn a few more things. We acknowledged.
Yeah, just had to enhance it.
We already acknowledged that. So when I took it to my graphic designer and showed cousin, he was like, that's it. He liked it so much. Everybody else, like I was showing people, I was going to school, I was showing people, I get okays, I get RX, all right, let me know. Like it was like people was like low key brushing me off, and I noticed like I got emotional intelligence and I can read people. I'm reading that people not even taking me serious when I say I'm about to start a clothing brand. See, I can't tell y'all, I ain't gonna tell y'all what really got me going, because that's a story for another day.
Yes, sir.
It's crazy.
it's crazy because like
Yeah.
I said, this is an interview with no names. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I
But
see it. I
we don't
see it.
want to say how we, you feel me? It's other clothing brands that's involved in the city that I gotta knock off the map, and I probably, you know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say. Anyways, so when it come down to that, like I go to cousin them, we make the shirt. People not believing me. That's what made me go harder as well. And then I had somebody around me that motivated me as well. Like just made me want to do all the things that I wanted to do in life. You feel me? So that's just that's just like something that was a part of me as well. You feel me? So in certain things I went through as well, like that I felt like was ills. You feel me? Just made me feel like, man, everything I say I'm gonna do, I gotta do it, and I gotta do it 100%. My father is somebody that told me that's what I gotta do, and that's how I gotta go into these things. Whatever you do, you gotta stand out and you gotta put your all into it. Don't try to be like anybody else or none of that. Just do what you want to do. So our thing was different. It felt natural. It felt fresh. It automatically felt like something I didn't see before, and then the name came natural to me. I just thought about myself and thought about the things that I want my brand to be, and it was just two words: not normal. I don't want nothing about this to be normal. I don't want, because my story not normal. I'm not normal. Nothing about me is normal, and what I mean by that is just like people gonna ask me questions like how you do this and how you do that. Man, I'm not normal. Like I'm I'm wired a different way to where the questions you would ask yourself and the thoughts that you would have for yourself in these situations, I don't even have, or I don't even come across, because one, it's so crazy to say I got hyper awareness, but and also say at the same time I'm not thinking at all. I'm not even really thinking. It's always like I'm talking to myself. Like I can't never say that I'm thinking when I feel like I'm talking to somebody, even if nobody there. So I might just be like, I could be in a room with nobody and be like, man, I'm gonna be a billionaire. And I'm talking to myself, and myself is telling me, yes, you are. Simple as that.
Manifesting it.
No manifestation. I don't do manifestation. It's called quantum physics. See, this is thing. Manifestation is what they tell you is that's spiritual. Yes, everything is spiritual, but why? Because this is real life. The things that we don't see, the things that we see put things together is what atoms and molecules and these cells, right? But the, what they do is quantum physics. They bump around and they move all around and they make more and it expands and it go different places. That's why we don't know what's gonna happen. That's why we can't predict things, because at any moment, one of these things can do anything that affect the world. That's what the domino effect come from. Because you, how you tell yourself, dang, if I was just a little bit earlier, maybe I wouldn't have tripped. If I was just a little bit late, maybe I wouldn't have crashed. You see what I'm saying? That's what that is. So if I automatically tell myself this is what it is and this is what I'm accepting, that's, I don't even have the thought that it's not gonna work. I don't even have the idea that what if I don't make it? That don't even come across, because that's not what I feel. If I say I'm gonna win, that is the only thing that I know and that I come across. That's the only thing that I'm accepting. And that's how I achieve. Because it's like, why would you, if you about to take this test and you know you ain't studied, you know you weren't paying attention to class, of course you're going to tell yourself, I'm about to fail. And guess what you're going to do? You're going to fail. But you don't even understand if you was good enough and you was smart. I was, let me take that back, not good enough. Understand if you, what I don't, you don't have to study certain things, and you don't even have to really be there in order to succeed. You just need to know how to use your skills as you in order to get there. Simple as that. I might not
Well
even know
said.
the answer on the test. I might not even know the answer to the question on the test, but I just read all the answers and told myself which answers didn't make sense. Therefore, I helped myself get to where I needed to be. What does it, what feels right to me? What sounds like it connects to the whatever it is I'm trying to connect the dots to. You see what I'm saying? So as far as manifesting anything, it's really just me being present. Like, bro, I know this is what I'm doing, the things that I need to in life in order to get what I want, in order to be who I want. If I say and I go in the mirror and say, I want to be a good person. I don't want people to be scared of me. I don't want people to love me out of fear. I want people to respect me because they like me and not because they, you feel me? You feel me, trying to, it's something that just make them, you see what I'm saying? It's no force.
Right. Yeah.
Because if I go in the mirror and I say that, I need to do those things to be that person. If I say I want everybody in my family to love me and understand what I'm trying to do for them, then I need to literally get to where they are at and understand, let them help them understand where I'm coming from. You see what I'm saying? And what it is I'm trying to do. I need to show them those things, how I'm coming behind them when they not around me. You see what I'm saying? It's just
Yeah.
I need to do those things. I need to live that. I need to walk that. I need to talk that. I don't need to even question that. There should be no question about nothing if it's not what you want and it's not what it is
Yeah.
already. If I know this what I want to be, it's that already.
Definitely. Family, I
Wow.
just want to embellish on what you just said, and something you said really stuck out to me. I would even say it's an unspoken guiding principle and believing in yourself, essentially, but also being able to use your abilities to the best of your ability in
Yeah,
the sense of,
right.
um, one moment, I'm just trying to collect my thought.
You got to use your abilities to the best. So you got there's no competition. As long as you're the best version of yourself in any situation, even if you fail. If I go all these years rapping and never make it, and I'm considered a failure, or I can failure never have won or made it, it would never be that for me because I would be like, bruh, I had fun all these years, even chasing this shit, even chasing this feeling and this idea. I look at what I did for me. Even if it didn't get to where it wanted to be, I still did what I did. I might live the day to see this.
Yeah.
Everything that
And
hey, the movies that y'all make, we might
yeah.
die and them bitches blow up.
It's
True.
funny you say that. I was just on the phone with my brother about an hour or two ago, and he was just saying that actually. He was talking about like, um, he was asking me like what my goals and stuff was, right? And he was telling me that what if a movie of mine that I keep making blows up in like 20 years? And I was like, I don't know. I mean, I don't even know if I'm gonna go to the 20
Yeah.
years. You know what I mean? About the filming and stuff.
That's another thing with me. That's the thing with me. I feel like I need to get that off of me too. That's what holds me back as well. Like, man, I make a song and I'll be like, they don't deserve this until the future. Like I feel like I'm futuristic because of the one, I'm gonna just say it like this. Future my favorite rapper. And I always felt like what he was doing and the things that he was speaking on, people wasn't going to catch on until the future. Just so
Mhm.
happened to be these people didn't. Because when I was in elementary and middle school, people was telling me, "Oh, Future, your favorite rapper? That's bad. That's bad. That's bad." But then I get to high school, everybody loved this guy. Everybody want to act like him. His persona is the thing, and this, and you see what I'm saying? People are
Yeah.
attracted to it, and not only it's more so they understood. See what I'm saying? Like, okay,
Hmm.
I understand this feeling because I went through this experience. You see what I'm saying? So it's just
Yeah.
as
Hmm.
far as that. Like, I feel like I listen to, bruh, I got people that's older than me, people that ahead of me that I admire, like geniuses, like people with ideas that I feel like, oh, without that, we would be nothing. I
Hmm.
admire them, I look up to them, and that always made me feel like what I'm doing is for the future as well. Because to be honest, bro, recently I've been telling people not to think too much about the future or the past because it affects what they do in the present. You need to be as present as you can so you can control yourself for the decisions that you make leading to the future. The future
Mhm.
changes the past as well, what people don't know. The future changes the past. It does have a major effect because if you tell yourself how you want the future to be, once you do that and what you have done becomes the past. You made that happen. You see what I'm saying? People have to play
Hmm.
that back and really listen to what I said in order for it to hit their brain because it's not something that's just understood like that. You have to really listen to that. But what I'm saying about being futuristic is like even my music, bro. Every time I go, even with clothes, every time we get into these creative spaces, my cousin that been next to me, I'm asking questions like, man, do that sound different? How that sound? How that with this should I do that? Man, and it's not me really questioning if I should do it or I'm getting trying to look for confirmation. It's just me making sure like it sounds different. It sounds like it's fresh. Like even if they don't say that it's fresh or it sounds different, whatever their face is, whatever the feeling I get, it's gonna let me know. Even if I go based off them or not, I might just ask and do nothing with it. You see what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
as far as my music, I do be feeling like, man, this might not blow up right away. But it will not even I might not even say that. I don't even say that. I might just be like, man, this really gonna be a hit in a different time in life. Because you the whole world. It's this thing I got about the whole world being in the same space at life. Like how everybody be like 2016 was a great like you see what I'm saying? Everybody in the same group, like you know how like everybody be like, man, that's we know when we hear that song what time we was in, all as one. Like
Yeah.
when we was flipping bottles on the table, you see what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Yeah.
I understand that
Right.
my songs is gonna be songs like that. Like that song I played in the beginning. People are if that
Right.
could be a song that was like that, whenever anybody hear that as a world, whenever the world catch on to it, or this whole mixtape, when the world catch on to it, this is the thing. Certain things, you gotta think about it. We all catch on to it together. Why? Because we all figuring out these things today. AI, Instagram when it first came out, helicopters when they first was made. You see what I'm saying? Like we all getting on television. As soon as the television came out, everybody wanted one. When Michael Jackson dropped his new album, everybody wanted to listen to it. So it's like everybody is the if everybody see what the newest meme is, the funniest meme is on Instagram or the internet, the whole world gonna see it. Even people out the country. Everybody knows who Jordan is. Everybody know who Michael Jackson is. Probably Mike Tyson too. And I'm talking countries, people that don't even speak the same language, but they all gravitated to the world during the same times in life. 9/11, shit we wasn't even there for, but we still feel like we were there. How? Why do we still feel like we was there? Because we keep reliving it. Major issue. But anyways,
And that quarter of a century this year, by the way.
You said what?
I think right, quarter of a century this year for 9/11, 25 years. Which is crazy.
No, yeah,
you're right.
All right. People about 30 years old at this point.
Yeah, but family, like I want to give you a lot of credit for what you just said, and like this is where I kind of want to take a different turn in the fact that you kind of just went into a lot of guiding principles. Before I kind of lost my train of thought earlier, I want to talk about being the best version of you, and that's a conversation that me and you embellish on a lot when we're together. And you always tell me it's always about being the best version of yourself. And one of my favorite things you probably said today was knowing how to take advantage of your skill sets, because I do believe that depending on who you are and what you bring to the table, you will be able to get your way in that sense. And as we all know, everyone's path is different. Um, Everyone has a different rise to the top, and not everybody's rise to the top is the same. But if you know what you bring and if you know your capabilities, you could find yourself in the right positions. And I want to ask you, um, as far as what you do musically, um, clothing wise, and relationships, this all kind of ties in together. But what do you feel? Absolutely. What do you feel people can do? Now, this is kind of hard because we can't speak for other people, but the steps you should take.
Yeah, say exactly what you about to say. How can I? What can I tell people? How to help themselves? How to better themselves? How to get there? Self collaboration. It's self collaboration. What am I? Because like you said, your main point was that I said you need to know how to use your skill set. You need to know what it is you're capable of. If you know you can't go into this room and negotiate and make a deal by yourself because you fold under pressure, do not go in there by yourself. You need to know that about yourself. But if you know, like me, I can go in here by myself and I won't fold under pressure no matter what you say, no matter what my nothing will tempt me, nothing will get up my wants and needs, my desires, nothing will make me fold, nothing, because like you just have to know that's how you win. If you go into situations not knowing, that is a major problem. And I'm not saying I gotta go and set up the mic in the studio and put on the beat and know what I'm about to say. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying self-collaboration as far as like you need to know your skill set. Like, man, okay, let me think about this. Let me think. Let me give you all a good breakdown. Like when I say self-collaboration, that's me basically reflecting. So what I feel everybody should do is reflect on everything. Like what you should look at things, you should never look at something like, oh, I'm going through something. You should look at it as something just happened. Why did it happen? What could have stopped it from happening? How did this make me feel? How did this make other people feel that's involved, if that does matter to you or not? And as well as that, you start learning. If you know how to learn, if that is your goal, but that's what you have to make the goal, because you have to know self collaboration is really being aware. You need to be aware of how you feel, what's going on, where you at, and why these things are happening, and how could things be different if they were. That matters too, because that other world, like when things be bad, that other world that things could be better is what helps you get to the better side of the world. When you think about it and you know, like, okay, this is what it is. That's how to get there. It's simple as that. When you self
Mm-hmm.
reflect, self collaboration, it's certain things like, okay, I know I'm finna walk outside today, right? My goal is to
Yeah.
have a good day. I need to make sure when I'm talking to people, I'm putting good energy into them, so they don't, you feel me, really, really put nothing bad into me. I know when I go outside, I need to make sure no matter what happens, it doesn't take over my emotions. I don't let these situations define me. I need to remain true to who I am, and I need to just remember the things I told myself. It's a discipline thing as well. If you don't have discipline first, you can't self collaborate. You can't. Well, I won't say you self. You might start self collaborating and then realize like, okay, I'm disciplining myself. You see what I'm saying? Because I didn't even know what I
Mm-hmm.
was doing. I didn't even know that I had hyper awareness. I didn't even know that I was self collaborating with myself because I'm thinking I'm just doing this all in my head. No, the things that I'm doing for myself to get through certain situations is helping me. Like me reading things and breaking it down and making sure I know every which way this can go. The fact that I don't have expect too many expectations, I know that this can go a million ways. I probably never be moved, affected, or nothing by nothing because I know things happen. You see what I'm saying? Can't, like you said, you spoke on relationships. If you might betray me, but it might bother me. It might hurt me, but only for some time because I'm going to feel I'm going to be a human. I might fail. It's going to hurt me because I'm human, right? But at the same time, my self collaboration and my reflecting is going to tell me why I went through what I went through. One, because I had to. I'm living and I'm alive. I'm thankful that I'm alive. If I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't alive, I wouldn't be going through nothing at all. Why? Why is things going on? Because I'm not staying in my room every day and hiding myself from the world. I'm going out into the world and I'm living and I'm being a part of what we call life. Therefore, things are going to happen. Three, when these things happen, I do have to understand that life continues and that it doesn't define me. This situation is not even the moment because moments don't exist in me. This situation is not forever, and it don't define me, and it don't define others, and it don't take. We not see what a lot of people do when something happens, they leave in it. They live in it. If they fall out with their best friend, they're going to speak on it forever because they got to remember that they don't like that friend no more. But who wants to live with that? When you fall out with your best friend or something like that, okay, y'all fell out. You remember why y'all not cool no more, but you shouldn't hold on to that. You should want to grow past that. You should want to be matured in that situation. You should want to grow out of the person that don't like that person no more because it should start feeling negativity and disliking and hatred should start feeling disgusting to you when you start feeling it in your body. Like I don't even want to feel sad. I don't even want to feel mad. These are not things I want to feel because who wants to feel these things? I know at all times I want to feel good. Why? Because I want to. I got people around me that look at me like a lead, so I can't never have my head down. That's another thing. You gotta when you doing certain things and you feel like certain people look at you a certain way, you have to do these things. You like, okay, I know my cousin got high expectations for me. I gotta live up to them because I know that this is how people think of me. If I know that this is who I am to the world, or this is the person, let me say this: everybody wear a mask too. Everybody wear a mask. One, because we scared. We don't want to be embarrassed. We don't want rejection. We don't want to be scared. We don't want to be kidnapped or killed or nothing or attacked or targeted. You see what I'm saying? So it's like everybody wear a mask. We try to be the best version of ourselves naturally because we want to be pleasers for people. Like I might lie to you,
For sure.
I might naturally lie to you about something I don't even have to lie about just because I want to be your friend or because I just want to say that I did the same thing or just because. You see what I'm saying? And that's not
Definitely.
saying either bad or good. But that's just people wearing that mask of not knowing it's okay to be yourself. It's okay to be outside, like outside of what everybody gravitated to. And it's okay to like, you feel me, just like be
Mm.
different, period. Like on whatever.
Yeah.
Mm.
You
And
know, I
that's
think.
something.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, brother. You're good.
I was gonna say, when people wear those masks, I think that at some point they start having two versions of themselves. You know, the version they show and the version they have behind closed doors, which is hard to show at times.
That is a
So
reality type of a battle.
yeah.
You having to battle with yourself, and because it's like this. If I just went out here and lied to everybody, and I know I lied for forever, it's gonna be in my head. Like, man, let me tell you what I know. A lot of niggas, what I know, like a lot of niggas do, because I witnessed it at school. Like a lot of guys tell people that they did this and they did that when they never did it before, because they just, like I was giving y'all an example. They just want to say that they part of this group that did this before, right? But
Mhm.
they not gonna understand that them trying to chase the reality of them really achieving what they never done before is going to affect them actually getting it. You see what I'm saying? Because
Mhm.
you living in a lie. That lie is going to put fear in you. That lie is going to put awkwardness in you. Like you're going to hold back. I'm learning this, y'all, through people, and I done studied this. Like people go through these things. Like when you tell a lie, that lie stays on your mind. You have to remember that lie. I have to tell
Mhm.
these people that I have a fake name. I have to remember.
Absolutely. It's because it's so ironic that we're literally having this topic right now as a discussion because I was just breaking this down to my mom earlier that some lies are hard to escape from and it becomes so draining to some people. This was just a conversation we were having that it
Right,
could become so draining to some people
bruh.
to
Like,
just be living a lie.
bruh, like somebody could know your breath thinking they ask you, like, did you brush your teeth today? And you would just lie, like, yeah, I brushed my teeth today. Knowing you rushed out the house ain't brush your teeth. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
yeah, because
Yeah.
you don't
And
want to be judged. Nobody wants to be judged.
yeah, and I just really want to emphasize that some more. Like I don't want to tell people to I don't want to tell people what to do, but what you
That,
said is extremely true.
that,
That, you know, you have people like that who are living double-sided lives or living in lies, but essentially you're only digging a deeper hole for yourself. And I feel like
that's a
once you come to
come out
and
of
once you
when you once you go through the battle, you come out of it, and that's why I'm glad Dylan mentioned that, because I want people to know, like,
Mhm.
to go through that when you realize, like, damn, I'm lying, and this ain't really me, and I do want to really be me. That's going to come across. You're at
mm,
some point, you're going to want to be like, man, I just want to live and be me, and I want people to know that this is me. No lies, no stories. Like everything I said about me is true, and you
yeah.
want people around me could vouch for it. That's why
And
I'm.
I feel like,
Mhm.
and I could be wrong, but I feel like that's when people start living more of their purpose, or they tend to find more of their purpose as well.
Yeah.
I be
It
like,
consumes
Um,
you.
and cause another thing I wanted to note that you spoke on, um, cuz got so many great philosophies and guiding principles that,
that is on my belt too. I feel like that's something new. I realized about myself. I'm a philosopher, because that is
yeah,
regard too as well. But you go ahead, Dylan.
Yeah, so yeah, I was asking about perception is reality. That's like a thing I would say a few times. Even I think I might have said it on set before. I don't remember. But basically like what makes something real to you. So what you believe in is not like a belief, but it's like
You saying like these things, because it could be like don't split the pole. I see what you're saying. So like
yeah,
so
like
as far
things
as
that
as far
don't
as that,
really make sense.
it's like
Sorry,
this.
sorry.
It's like this. Even if it don't make sense, the fact that we could think of it makes sense, because the brain is the smartest computer. It's smarter than AI. That's the fact. People don't understand that. We can wake up off day and start remembering things, and we can wake up and we know what these things are. We know how to talk. We know how to learn languages and do all these. You see what I'm saying? Naturally, we know how to
Mhm.
have feelings. We are human. So when it comes to perception, for me, I always tell people, like, when it comes to your perception, don't take things personal or to the heart, because those are two different things. But you can choose and choose what you want to. So when it comes to things like myths and beliefs, I don't take them to the heart, but I do take them personal. So it's like, yeah, perception is a thing for me, and it's like what I do say does matter. I don't never want to say, like, if we having a conversation and we speaking on something like, what if your leg broke or you got shot? We shouldn't be speaking on that, because what if? Let's not
Right.
speak on that. Let's not even talk about that. Let's not even
Do
talk
you
about.
care about how you're perceived?
how I'm perceived to people.
Yeah. Like, not saying that you have an image,
But no, yes,
like,
because that's
yeah, you want an image.
we gonna go all ways. I'm somebody. I look at myself as somebody. So yes, I do. I'm not gonna lie. Like, because did I not say like I feel like people look at me like they got high expectations of me. Even my own cousin, he expect me to always be this type of person since I was a kid, since he known me. These people acknowledge this about me. So it's like, do I care about how I'm perceived? Yes, because people have always gave me my flowers for naturally. So it's like, if I'm not keeping up with certain things, and like I always got good grades in school. I was an honor student, graduated with an honors diploma. If I did not graduate with an honors diploma, it would have crushed my heart. So yes, I do. I know I do. If I failed, if we was doing the test in middle and elementary where we was trying to see who got the most math questions right during the timer, and I didn't finish first, I probably cried because I wanted to be first, and I feel like everybody knew I was the smartest, but I might have been so smart that instead of trying to rush, I actually took my time making sure I got more answers right than getting them finished. You see what I'm saying? So as far as that,
Mhm.
I learned, okay, people might have their own perception of me, but people don't know me. You might have had to be next to me to know what I was really doing. You might have heard
Right.
something. I might have said something. You might have seen something, but you might not really know the detail in the story behind it. So do I care how I'm perceived? Or it depends on about who it is. Like my cousin
Mhm.
matters to me. Your opinion would matter to me because you know somebody that know me. So it's like this is somebody that can literally vouch on my life. We was born together. You see what I'm saying? So like
Mhm.
people around me, they gonna speak up for me, and they gonna speak up for me first, and they perception mean everything because they gonna describe me in ways that I can't even see. You see what I'm saying? And once they do realize it, and I do see it, and I live up to it, I realize I do care, and that's where everything come at in me. Do I care how I'm perceived? I feel like everything I do is because I feel like people look at me a certain way, and I feel like I gotta be a certain way for my people. Everything I'm doing is for the people. Nothing is for me. Nothing
Wow.
is for me.
So, hmm. And again, these are like checkpoints in our conversation. Checkpoints, again, this is history right here,
This is
whether
gonna
we
be
like it or not.
a conversation.
Yeah, no, this is history
Listen,
right here.
okay, so you mentioned that you were talking about how, like, in elementary, if you got an answer wrong, then, like, you'd be a little bit upset about it. So are you saying that you put yourself at a level whereas, like, you needed to be, I don't want to say perfect because nobody's perfect, but you needed to be at a certain level or even exceed what you thought you could surpass? Do you think you had to,
I
or
can,
you needed to?
I can say at some parts in life, yeah, but I feel like when I was saying that, as far as like the testing and just with the timer, that's the thing. Hence, I said that the other kids, it made me mad that they was yelling out, I'm finished," and the timer wasn't up, and I was still getting going on questions, right? So what it was for me that y'all trying to beat the timer, I'm trying to get as many answers right because we still getting graded. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It wasn't about, oh, I'm trying to be faster than y'all, or I'm trying to be at a level than y'all. It was the distracting me. You distracted me as well, and what you doing to me, you even yelling and screaming out and trying to tell everybody that you won or whatever. It did affect me as a child. Not growing up, I don't feel like I got to be. I'm what level when I'm only on my own level. At that point, I realized. Not
Yeah,
at
I mean,
I realized, but I'm realized as I'm getting older, like, man, all right, pay attention to what I did then. I wasn't trying to do what y'all was doing. My teachers helped me realize that too. Like, don't put yourself in these same categories because what you realizing is that even if they finishing first, you got way more answers right. Actually, you got all the answers right. They got about half the answers wrong. You see what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
perception doesn't matter because things can look like a lot of things. You could have finished first, but did you get a better grade than me? You see what I'm saying?
It reminds me of the tortoise and the hare. I don't know why. Like how I mean, y'all know the story. We learned in elementary school.
yeah,
You
But
see what I'm
yeah,
saying?
but
yeah,
yeah, that's what it reminds me of. Go at your own pace.
Go at your
yeah,
own pace and don't even think about nobody else. You in your own lanes don't matter. Lanes don't matter because we
yeah,
all doing the same thing. So you really in your own lane. Offer it. You just gotta once you realize I'm
Yeah.
in my own lane, you would be like, damn, I'm in my own lane. Dang, I'm in my own lane. Like I don't even need to think about nobody else. Because once you realize you're in your own lane and other people in their lane, everybody start realizing we're not even worried about each other.
Yeah. And and there's no race. I mean, really what you said, you could use it as analogy, you could use it as philosophy. You know, in your case, it wasn't always about, oh, who finished first? Oh, I'm done. It was more so about how many questions you got right and the grade at the end of the day. And that's where you kind of go in and say it's not always about who finishes first. And to add on to what you just said, when you realize there is no lane, there is no race, you have more time to get what you need to get done and be the best you. Um, that's just kind of how I wanted to add on to that.
That matters.
For sure.
That reminded me of my lyric in my recent song. There's only one way that I'll stay in my lane. Got to make everything about yourself. It ain't the same. That reminded me of that. I don't know why.
That's what
It matched too perfectly.
that's this that is.
It's all about everybody being in their own lane, and I
Like
feel like if
I was
you're
telling my cousin that. I was telling my cousin like about you. I see that. Like, man, people Dylan might not even know. Like people know him, and it's good that people know him, even if they know him in the oh like bruh. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I got some little cousins. I don't know where they seen you at, but they call you Michael Jackson. You see what I'm saying? And they funny that you love Michael Jackson, and they don't understand. Like some people really love things so much that they don't know what these things do for them. Michael Jackson probably helped you get into music. You see what I'm saying? So like as far as that,
Well, actually, it wasn't Michael who got me into music, and it's funny you said that because I mention this all the time. Where you would have thought Michael got me into music, but it was actually Harry Styles.
you see what I'm saying? You might not spoke on it, but you show more of Michael Jackson. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So as far as that, so like this is what I'm gonna say though. Like, bro, even if everybody knew me on some like funny shit or like on some I blew up off of this only reason or I got a buzz off of this reason, I'm going to take that and run with it because that is what's with the where the attention wherever the attention is coming from, negative. I don't care how they look at it. To me, you got to look at it as fuel to build off of, especially if people got their eyes on you. You see what I'm saying? So I'm telling cuz like Dylan don't even know like everything he doing, even putting himself out there and staying in his own lane. Like it looked like the nigga really look. It looked like the nigga just on stage knowing everybody watching him and he just don't care. Like you see what I'm saying?
I have to not care anymore. I cared too much for so many years, and it was so hard.
Because
and now I just do it.
That hold me back too. Yeah, you can't care. You can't care because God gave it to you. If God gave it to you, there's no force and nothing. You just do it. And when God gives you something, it's just like, man, y'all. I see y'all care too much. The fact that I don't care is why I'm winning. You see what I'm saying? You're winning. And I told cuz that like people got to understand like, man, you might not realize it when somebody got the ball rolling in the beginning. You see what I'm saying? It might do something to you. A lot of people may not have thought I was really gonna do a lot of things I was doing because at a point in time I wasn't rapping. I didn't have no clothing brand. I wasn't thinking how I was thinking, and I wasn't who I was. I was a completely.
And I want to ask you a question though. This could be one of the ones because I do want to get into some nitty gritty. I want to talk about more about your music, and just more about processes. But as far as proving people wrong in a sense and trying and doing these things because trying is doing. I feel like if you're trying, you're doing. You know what I mean? If you're doing, you're trying. Yeah, and I just want to say, like, to those people, we're not naming no names, obviously, but how did that make you feel? And I feel like in a way it still drives you, it's feel, but how did you take that? Did that kind of alter your perception in a way as far as people go and their feelings towards you, or just kind of help break that down to me, cuz, and just your perspective?
I mean, man, bro, so many times, bro. Bro, I didn't put my head down so many times and told myself, bro, chill out, get back up. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, I didn't. Man, it didn't make people like say a little stuff like stop rapping. Probably just being childish. I didn't take too much of it, but it's still like, man, why would you say that to me? I never wanted nobody to say nothing like that to me, and you said that to me. Or like, man, I probably would have never thought nobody said my music would try what somebody did say it, and it probably made me put my head down like, dang. Or somebody might have just said, dang, like the beat, or like say what you said again though, if you remember, so I could really get into it.
Just like the effect of what certain people say, their feedback when you were trying to not more so convince people, but tell them that you were willing to try and do something, put yourself out there in a sense,
Okay.
whether that been clothes, music, man, whatever the hell, you wanted to go out there and start a beer company. Like it could have been anything. So
Bro,
just walk us through your process and how that, I don't want to say affected you, but how you kind of perceive that.
yeah, I done been affected by some things. It depends on who it's coming from. Like I gotta care for you. I probably don't care for you. You can be a stranger say something to me, it might hurt my feelings. Like, if you get on the thing,
And
you know,
and whoever sees this, like, pay attention because obviously we ain't naming no names, but you know what I mean? If those people are watching, pay attention because this is someone who is doing. So
no
I
fact.
didn't mean to cut you off right there, cuz, but
No,
it's just something to let be known.
facts. But as far as that, like man, when people say like I don't know fake, like my mama always said words don't hurt. But you know what really hurt it when she said that because words really did hurt us as kids. And everybody know that. Don't tell me words don't hurt when I'm telling you how this made me feel. You see what I'm saying? Or like
Right.
it don't matter if I'm not this or not, or if I know this ain't true or not. The fact that people like this is what make me be like how I am. But as far as what people say and what people will do, bro, I as of today, I didn't got so big and so grateful for who I am. Once I realized like, oh man, you feel like that or that's what you want and that's you as a person, I feel bad because I'm so good and I feel so clear that no matter what you do to me, say to me, how low you stoop, how low you go, I won't do the same thing because I don't even want to be that person. I don't want to be remembered as that person that when we got into it, I said the most terrible things to y'all in the world, and it's just like y'all will never forget them. Like, oh, that's how you feel. Oh, that's what you've been wanting to say. Oh, that's what you've been wanting to do. Oh, you backdoored me. You was never my friend. You was never my real cousin because you really secretly was whooping and woo. You know what I'm saying? Like those things that make me put my head down when it comes to what people say and what people do. Now, when it comes to as far as what I'm doing, now, yeah, some people, like I said in the past, in the beginning, when I was trying to even start, and anybody was saying anything, what you say can probably affect me, but that only lasts so long. I probably do take that as some fuel and really run with it and keep going. Like, okay, now I gotta really do this and be better, and I gotta sharpen the pen up. I gotta sharpen the sword up. I gotta make sure the clothes look better. I gotta make sure everything's getting better. I gotta make sure I know what everybody's doing. What's up to date. I gotta be everything just gotta be on point from that point on. Once you tell me something not on point, anything you say is gonna it's basically like if my like bruh, if I send somebody a song and they be like, all right, send it to me when it's done mixing, and I think it's mixed. You see what I'm saying? That is
Yeah.
that is still making me like, all right, I gotta make sure I might need to go back on the song and do some more mixing. Simple as that. Like I kind of take a lot of things as no matter what you say, I don't take a lot of things as negative or like judgment or like you attacking me no more. For real, for I might use it as something to learn from. Like you might be telling me something I need to tell myself, but I was being too nice to myself. You see what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
like I don't like being team. I don't want nobody telling me something just because they like me or they want to be on my team. I actually learned that from a close friend of mine. You feel me? So like just telling me she told me like people only want to be cool with me because they feel like they got a perception of me if they think I'm cool or they think I'm this and that and they want to be on that. And you see what I'm saying? So yeah, as far as that, like I don't I don't really care what people say no more, to be honest, because it's like I'm gonna say things too. You shouldn't care about what I say though. Don't let what I say really move you or change you or even don't let what I say define me because I might just be saying something because I'm having a bad day. You see what I'm saying? This person
Hmm.
might be having a bad day, bro. Like they might really be having you never know. So the fact that you having a bad day, I'm not even about to add on and continue what you got going on. And I be having to check myself throughout the day, throughout the week, throughout the month, throughout time in life in certain situations. Like don't get into the situation too much, especially with females. Like when a girl mad at me and she coming to me mad, even if she talking crazy and woo woo, I shouldn't be doing the same thing just because I feel disrespected or I feel like if I don't be on that with her, it's like she's stepping over me. As a man, you should feel bigger than the situation and know how to control the situation, your emotions and that other person's emotions to where things come at with peace and reason. You see what I'm saying? And any
Yeah.
you don't even got to deal with girls. I could do that with men too. Like, man, I'm in the gas station. and Brett trying to act tough, Brett. I'm getting gas. Go pump your gas. Why is you trying to act tough? Go play with somebody that got time for you, man. You ain't a dollar bill. If you was a dollar bill, I probably would have tripped on you. I probably would have got on that. But you not. Keep going, bro. I don't even got time for you. I don't care about you enough. And if I say that to somebody, they're really gonna be like, dang, because you're gonna have to think about that. And if you still punch me in my face, then you got to see what come behind that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, especially if I say like, bro, if somebody come at me and it's attackful or it's crazy, and I still try to like help you, I still try to be there for you. I'm still being nice, and I ain't disrespect you or stooped on your level, and you still going at it after so long. If I feel like I'm giving you too many passes, it might get crazy.
I think people. So in this day and age, people love to put others down, and I've noticed that over the last few years, and they have no shame in it, to be honest.
But you know,
And
Yeah.
this is why,
it hurts actually.
bro. If I told
It
somebody,
hurts to see that.
bro, if I told somebody bro, I won the lottery, they'd be like, no, you didn't. Let me see. But after, if I said, bro, I just got 2 seconds ago, for real, but I'm standing up straight and tall telling you though. You see what I'm saying? I'm telling you I
Mhm.
just got
Mhm.
shot 2 seconds ago. You're gonna believe negativity so quickly. You gonna for real? Let me see. Instead of questioning it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right.
If I told you I just won $1 billion on the lottery, you're gonna be like, no, you didn't. I see it when I believe it. You ain't win. Why I ain't win? Why I ain't
Yeah.
about it? Where was I?
And
Oh, I'm
That's
unfortunately,
that's all they care about.
yeah,
People only care
unfortunately,
about their own wins.
that is like the
but we only feel like that because we in a city full of haters. I ain't gonna we
yeah,
ain't gonna make it
facts.
out. We ain't gonna make it out until we leave.
Yeah.
But
Only
they're everywhere.
way is
You
if I'm
can't really escape it.
only way I'm gonna make it is if I'm somewhere else.
Yeah. I honestly, cause I second that. I told everyone, I've been telling everyone recently, the only way I'm building my empire is out of my city. I mean, Dylan, I feel like had this conversation with you on a few different occasions. Like, obviously, we can't say we got to do. That's just how I feel at this point. I can't say too much. Just got to act on things. But um, I don't know. I could. I don't really want to talk about home too much because this is just all three of us here. You know what I'm saying? This has been a great
Hey,
conversation,
listen,
ladies and gentlemen. If you made it this far, shout out to you. But yes, sir, ambitious vision.
I'm gonna ask you
uh,
about that too, for real, for real. But Brad, even though we ain't speaking on home too much, we might speak on Cleveland for real deeply in the whole another scene in the whole another conversation. We're gonna have many conversations. But as far as
yeah,
home, I'm everything really for home. The
mm,
people where we come from because I'm not gonna leave my people behind. That's like leaving your friend behind in the situation that they ain't come out too good on. Like I'm not leaving. Like I'm not gonna get. I'm not about to be a billionaire in Cleveland. Don't get my money. I'm just saying it like that because like I said, this ain't for me. So this only for home for me. Let me let that be known. Like this for the people. This for the city. This for the state of Ohio. For we gotta shit. If I could buy the states next to us and make them our states, make them a part of us, it's gonna be that simple as
you
that.
know, absolutely though, family. I agree with you 100%. I feel like um I don't know. I got mixed feelings about home. I'm always gonna love, where we come from, obviously. I'm always gonna obviously love my family. Majority of my family lives in the city we live in. Um, but I don't know.
It's a 50. It's a mixy. Like we ain't even gotta
Yeah.
talk like because I
And
feel
I mean,
like,
a lot of it does have to do with the people that I don't know. That's a long conversation for me.
You
yeah,
know, it's funny like hearing people that's from Cleveland because I'm not from Cleveland, so or I'm not just Ohio in general. I'm not even from Ohio, so I've seen the two different sides of. So I'm from Arkansas. I was there for 7 years, and then I was in Cleveland for 11 years, and the change. I mean, you see people, you know, there's a difference obviously, the south, and then up here, you got people that's angry for no reason, and then you got people in Arkansas who freaking give you a blanket and some tea if you came to the door and you were a stranger. I mean,
Yeah,
obviously
like
you don't do that, but you know what I mean?
But I
yeah,
see
and I
what you're
mean,
saying, man.
I've been to different states and cities to where I mean, I felt love that I've never felt within my city. You know what I'm saying? And that could even be based off of simple interactions, and that almost makes me begin to question like maybe some of the people I run into within my own city, they maybe see me as one of them, and I mean, I don't want to say that's a bad thing, but
Hey, I'm gonna say something real crazy. I don't even feel like I'm hated by no areas or no specific group, but it is a specific group. I seriously, and this might just be an issue I have with myself, like, cause I don't like men, like, I don't really like. If I was to say another word, I'd say I don't like ninjas. You feel me? Because like I always been hated on. So no matter where I go, it's never really too much about how people treat me. I feel like guys, like my friends, it could be family. I might feel like bro really don't rock with me like that, or the energies just ain't there, or people just might
yeah,
off rip see me and just get the feeling some way like man they don't like me because they like me. See what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like I know
and I mean,
don't rock with me because they know I'm fly, because they know they like what I'm doing, like they know they respect what I'm doing, and they don't like it.
yeah,
Niggas don't like niggas that they respect for real, and niggas that they look up to for real, especially
definitely.
if they younger than them. So it's
And because I want to add on to what you just said as well, like even for them, I feel like to those people out there who hate on you and try to I'm trying to find lack of the better words, but just try to maybe discourage you in a way. I feel like those people are an example of how where I'm coming from within how I feel about our city. You know what I mean? Like in the people sense, men and women alike, I just get this sense of
it's too much hate.
people see yeah, it's too much hate and people see each other as the same. I feel like I don't know.
We only the same
It
as
all starts in the home.
Definitely.
It all starts in the home.
Because I just wanted to add on to that because I feel like that is just such a huge combination of parallels. So
no, in fact, and I like what Dylan said too. No, that is though. But I like what Dylan said too, like just about getting both sides. Like that's a major part of my character too. Like my cousin, know I lived in a whole another state, went to school in a whole another state, and
yeah, facts.
that was the most pivotal of my life because I really became a different person. And I really, and I'm talking about because I'm from Cleveland, I knew what Cleveland was. Then I went somewhere and came back and had to really be like, okay, like y'all don't know what I know, like, or y'all ain't who I am. Like just as simple as that. Or I don't want to be y'all. Like as simple as that.
Yeah.
Do you think coming back was good or bad? Like
I mean,
from wherever you were before?
I was in Atlanta, so I feel like I was with my pops. I feel like it was good because if I was in Atlanta, wow, I ain't gonna cap. Like I got
Yeah, Cuz told me so many stories about ATL, Dylan.
I gotta be around my mama. Like that in my mama crib, like living with my mama before I went to ATL is me, my mama, my two sisters, and my grandma. So it's straight women, and like they kind of the reasons where it'd be like, all right, if I'm being too bad at school, I need to calm down. It's straight women. You see what I'm saying? I realized that, and then like other things like these women, I gotta be here for them. I gotta take care of them. I can't be no nigga that's going to jail. I can't be no nigga that's dying because I need to take care of these women. These my women. You see what I'm saying? Like these my mama, my sisters, and as far as my little cousins, my aunties, nigga, my family, my cousin right here, his friend. I care about everybody to the point where it's like I I have to be where my people really at. My people was out in Atlanta too, but that's not where I'm from. That's not who I am, and that's not who I was with. That's major key on why it's good that I stayed here because my people need me for sure, and there's no questions. Like my people need me for sure. So I feel like it was good, but I wanted to go back. I ain't want to stay in Cleveland. I ain't want to come back to Cleveland. I ain't want to stay. I came back for summer break and just so happened to stay here because my dad went to jail and come back and get me in time for when school started. So after so long, I just had to go back to school. see what I'm saying, from the summer. So like, and it was cool, but it was like I was upset, but like I got over it because it was like I'm back with my kids, I'm back with my people. I know more now. I got to take the knowledge and stuff that I got from my experience and use it here and just keep running with it. And that's really what I did. I ain't gonna lie. I came back better and worse, as in like I came back way smarter. I came back way more advanced, way more ahead of myself. Overly outspoken. Like I feel like before I wasn't even talking too much, or I wasn't even trying to express myself that much, and really let you know how I'm coming and who I was as a person. You see what I'm saying? But when I came back, I was overly on that, and then just as far as moving forward, like and thinking about, oh, I could go back still. No, I feel like because I feel like if I stayed in Atlanta, where I probably would be dead or in jail, just not being around people that soften me up and telling me slow down. Like my mama, my sisters, and my grandma telling me do shit like get a job, get my license. They can't wait for me to get a girlfriend, have kids. They making me be the ones wanting to look forward to the better things in life other than I want to be like these niggas. I want to rock a chain and do this, that. That's gonna come with me being fly already. You see what I'm saying? You gotta know that. You gotta know it wherever I'm at, no matter what I'm doing, I'm gonna be doing it.
I was
Once
in
we
there.
start, man, no, let's keep going. Like, let's not even think about
Yeah.
if we gotta take breaks. Let's take
But
however we go, however we gonna do it. But you know, I appreciate you too. Like, bro, y'all don't even know I be thinking about myself all day, bro. Like, I be thinking about y'all all day, like, and seeing y'all and what y'all doing too as
yeah.
well. Yeah.
So just the recap, y'all, because we took a little, you feel me, breather. I just wanted to say, when me and Dylan founded this company together, AVS, I was a huge advocate for bringing my cousin on. Like I said, also known as Swag, Diggy Osama, Christopher Osama. Just know that um, he comes with many different perspectives, many different guiding principles. I thought it would be a great opportunity for him to be able to express himself to y'all. You feel me? Y'all get to feel his personality, feel his creativity, his vision, and be able to see what people like myself see, people like Dylan, and everyone else. It's really just about spreading the love and essentially just bringing the best in the people that you care for, looking out and bringing out the best in people that you care for, and wanting the best for the people that you also think have much potential. Um,
Yeah.
so this
Yeah,
is
and
this is.
I've never. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was gonna say because I've never personally met you, but I mean I feel like we have the same creative visions, and even you probably exceed my visions. I mean, what made you 3 years ago maybe, or like on a phone call once,
Yeah,
and we had a conversation almost like this, and it was definitely eye opening. I took a few things from the conversation, and
yeah,
yeah, I still keep those things even in my music and the films and all that stuff actually. So yeah.
yeah.
That's real, and I'm glad that
So
I was able to even have that with y'all too as well. Like that's what my goal be. Like everybody might not get it, but I do connect with y'all on a different level because y'all do get it, and we is doing the same things. I don't be wanting people that do the same things to real not get that part. Like we're doing the same thing. We're doing the same thing, and we could do it together in different ways, in different ways, on different levels.
yeah,
It don't matter. Like we can do this together. And I don't understand like certain things that other people got going on too much. I try not to. I try not to understand what you got going on too much because I want you to be you. You see what I'm saying?
hmm
Definitely thank
and
y'all for even thinking about me and having me on here because like you said, like I don't really even put myself out there. One, because it's not too many people I'm willing to. Like I y'all don't even understand. Like I take myself so serious. If somebody like would have been like, man, we want to get you to have a conversation and take your time and use your time for art. I'm putting a price on this. You see what I'm saying? But like
Mhm. Yeah.
our people, so it's like, why would I
yeah,
not sit down and have a conversation that I would have had with y'all on a regular day? But I'm honored though that y'all still even understanding me so much that y'all like, boom, 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 we got to set this up. You see what I'm saying? Because
And
this
we're
is
still learning too.
and
oh
we
yeah,
We're
for
still
sure,
learning more.
all three of
definitely.
us. So that's facts. It's just like
Yeah,
that's what comes with it for real. Like
and
I'm overly grateful.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is a guy who's also going to be working on films with us. We have an idea that is slowly but surely coming to the surface. Me and Dylan like to keep it Area 51. I like to say it's $10 million sitting in our closet. I always say that. But Legends Dream, this is your Reese Revere right here.
Hey,
Um,
I mean, excuse my language, but these guys, they got it all really rolling and stuff, but definitely motivated me. Like, I definitely want to be a part of what y'all got going on, but y'all know it's gonna come to a point where I'm gonna be like, man, look, I need y'all to get this movie set up for me. we about to go TV show on it.
yeah,
Hey, look, the
no,
thing
for sure.
is, I think earlier in the conversation we had mentioned, I think you were talking about how you were sitting on your music, and that made me think of how we've been sitting on this script for almost 3 years now, and
Yeah,
probably it's going to be a little longer because we're waiting for the right moment to
Do certain
find
things.
sponsors
yeah, and just
and all that stuff.
and really just to add on, Dylan, like just revising, going over new ideas, you know, thinking about how we felt at the time of writing it. Like we're not
Hmm.
really changing too much because this idea revolves around just us, but
You,
also having new ideas come in the picture. So it's
that's what I feel
something that's
like.
going to take time.
I feel like a lot of creators is doing like things like this, like especially like when I pay attention, to, like why they taking so long to drop this sequel, or why they doing so long to do this and do that. But it might be because they want to. You got to think about it as a creator. You be so into what you created that you can't even judge it. You
Yeah,
can't be a judge, and you can't be the one. You, I got the reason why I hold on to music. I have to forget about it. I have to forget how it felt for me to make the beat. I have to forget the process for real. So I can listen to it like I'm a fan, like I'm a consumer. I want to be a consumer. I don't want to have a creative mind when I'm going back into even listening to a song or trying to see
yeah.
what it sound like.
That's well put. That's a really good like angle right there, cause yeah, because
I want to hear it like it don't even belong to me. I want to judge it based
yeah.
on my own. I want to feel like a different person. Like, bruh, if you notice when I'm listening to my music or I'll be like, "What would he say?"
Yeah.
I'll be like, "That
Yeah.
like, bruh, he just said, ooh, like, cause I'm that's just how I'm
Hmm.
coming behind. I want
It's
to
like
be
you're hearing it for the first time again.
literally. I
Definitely. And
mean,
like
first
when I'm
time, it's
listening to your
fresh.
music with you, cause we be there just like you feel me, just listening to it together, I feel
We
like
listen
a
to
lot
the
of the
same
time.
songs we just listened to 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Even songs that I've heard,
Yeah.
good stuff, really good stuff.
Oh man, like Dylan, man, like I like we gotta keep shit Area 51 on here, man. We
I
can't
don't
say
want to no
Yeah.
more. I ain't gonna say this. I don't want to no more.
it's all up to cuz like
No,
he
I
could
didn't.
break whatever news.
I don't want to. I don't want to keep nothing Area 51 no more. That's all yesterday's swag. So it's out there, and even if it ain't out there, it's getting put out there. I'm just
Yeah.
keeping it 100. Like I even want to play more music for y'all as well. Like you ain't even got to put the whole clips of the rest of the songs that we play into there. You could just play Sega Zoom. You feel me? Like, but
Yeah.
Hmm.
as far as that, like, bro, no, like, nigga, bro, I got so much music, bro.
Anyway, do you have a set date for this, or
It's,
did you already say that?
I wanted to drop Friday, but I know I ain't dropping Friday because I'm still recording, bro. I'm about to drop. Listen, I'm talking about dropping Friday, and I'm shooting a video on Saturday. So it's like I'm dropping two.
Well, I mean,
I'm dropping
that's
the.
kind of how.
Listen, I'm dropping the day for my mama's birthday. My mama's birthday, February 27th. So
Okay.
I'm dropping 2/26, 26.
It's only
Mm,
right.
That's a
It's
bad
only right.
number if you add it up. But we just gonna say is we added up to 18.
yes.
You feel me though? But even with stuff like that, people gonna be like, "Oh, he do this, he do that, he on some scary shit, he on some woo woo." Like if I blow up, they gonna be like, "Oh, he dropped it on this day, add up the numbers, he woo woo." So I like doing things that people can create theories off of and just their own ideas. I want people to create their own ideas, no matter what they is, based off what I did. Even the movie, oh, he made this movie because like whatever it is.
Yeah, me and Donez often analyze our past films, Probably a little too much because sometimes I want to forget some things.
Yeah,
But
sometimes it'd be like we
um,
the biggest fans of what we do.
No, I
yeah,
want y'all to understand that for me to go on YouTube and to look and see, for me to go on YouTube and to see that Trace 1 got 3,000 views and then Trace 2 got 6,000 views says a lot to me.
yeah,
Because like
that was big.
On YouTube. On
on
YouTube.
YouTube, so it's like as far as like we could say people are watching.
Yeah.
Or like,
Yeah. I got a question because there was this thing said to me when because I've been like struggling with the idea of views and how should I say, like being seen, right?
mhm.
And I had like say 100 views, but then somebody was like put 100 people in a room, and that's a lot of people, right? So do you care about views, like especially in your music? Because in my music, I look at it a lot and I kind of get discouraged a little bit because what 3 streams in a month, like that's bad. But like, do you care about streams or views or how much
How you
people see your stuff?
so it's like this, right? If I just grew up, right? I'm a
Mhm.
kid, right? Think about we adults, right? We could say we adults. We are over
Yeah,
18, whatever the case
Yeah.
is. We don't know them little. We don't know no little kids in elementary right now. We don't know no
no,
kids in middle school right now unless they family members, and we really don't know no high schoolers unless they family members. So it's like think about yourself as a kid doing things so big that you like. I want the whole world to gravitate to me. How are you going to you can't have an expectation of yourself as, oh, I only got 3 views in this amount of time. When it's like, bruh, nobody know who you are. The whole
Right.
world, they don't have a reason to yet. Just because you dropped a song, that don't mean everybody that even know you was supposed to listen to it. You know how many people gotta do things on their own time and want to? That's the thing.
mm,
You gotta pay attention to how people are. That's what marketing. See, if I feel like I feel like I don't even have to market because I know how people are. As in, like I'm doing things so well that I know I don't gotta pay attention to certain things. You see what I'm saying? But I feel
Hmm.
like, bro, I didn't had the same thing as you. Like, bro, I didn't drop this or I didn't posted the trailer and it ain't get over 10K views like the other ones did. And I think probably because the quality not there, or people might not even just like the scenery, or I don't know. You feel me? So it's like, do I do it? Do it? It don't never get to me. That'll never get to me because it'll be like, even if it was 3 months and somebody listened to that, even if it was one person, bro, that matter. That one person might listen to that bitch 100 times
right,
Yeah.
if they get back
Facts.
to it. See what I'm saying? So as
yeah,
far as that, and have I felt like things like views? I don't know, bro. Like I don't even look at that stuff. I don't. Maybe because I feel like maybe I'm in a position where I ain't got to. You see what I'm saying? Where I know I feel like I didn't. That's another thing. You got to know what it is you're not doing. You see what I'm saying? To get what you want. That's why I say self collaboration. You need to like figure what are the things that I need to know in order to get what I want. Like I gotta know the whole plan. I gotta know what it is I need to know. Maybe I just don't know the information. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go figure out the information. It's a way that these people getting these views. It's a way that these people is finding out how to attract attention. It's a way. You see what I'm saying?
For sure.
That's just what you gotta do, bro. You gotta just you gotta I don't even think about it too much. And then I feel like that's another thing. If people see that you care, it's gonna make them really not care or give you what you want. Like if whatever you fishing for. Like if I'm rapping and I'm doing these things and people be like, why you not dropping and why you not doing this and that? And I'd be like, cause I don't know, like I ain't giving them like I'm giving them oh he don't care vibes. It's gonna like my cousin. Every time he was like, bro, why is you not dropping? It make him care so much because I'm not dropping it. I don't care about it. My brother, he was like, I told him like, man, all these songs on the computer, I hope they all on my phone because once I wipe the computer, it's over with. He was like, what you mean? You ain't got no hard drive? You just gonna delete them songs? I'm like, yeah, I always do that. He like, so you telling me you just deleting songs, you just making songs and deleting them and not putting them on these hard drives that you got here for a reason?
right.
I'm like, yes. He like, he was mad. He got mad at me, but that let me know, like, okay, like this is making people care that I don't care, so I have to keep not caring.
I hate when people don't care because we want to hear
Wow.
it.
That's a that hey that but cuz that's a strategy right there.
It's a
So
strategy.
it's a strategy, and I feel like that might go over certain people's heads, but I can clearly see what that is.
Right?
But
Mhm.
essentially, though,
No,
Dylan, I tell him all the time, like,
cause,
yeah,
bro, everything I say, even y'all two really probably might really have to go back and watch and really look at it like on some like, okay, I'm not in the moment no more. I'm not there no more. Now it's like a past to me, so I can reflect on it. And really, once you hear it, and if you really could think about it and really like, bro, I'm talking about you might have to play it back a couple times. People don't understand how many times I done watched movies, how many times I done watched certain things that really caught my attention, how many times I done replayed it, relived it, expressed it, thought through it, thought it out. You see what I'm saying? Spoke on it.
Mhm.
With that being said, like a lot of things I say, bro, people are not going to get off rip. They're going to literally, it's going to hit them. They might try to figure it out. They're just going to be like, why am I trying to figure it out? Because I got you. For sure.
You know, a lot of stuff like that when you rewatch things also happens with age and maturity. Like how you got to rewatch movies throughout the years and
Like,
you
bro,
catch on to different things.
not even just that. Like, bro, you might be like, man, I ain't like this as a kid because I thought it was nasty. But when she got older, like, no, I outgrew that. I like this actually. I actually like the taste of this. I actually like this
Mhm.
song. This song probably was annoying to me as a kid, but I like it now. Like I understand the lyrics. I understand this vibe. You see what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
yeah, that's facts, bro. That's facts. Okay.
I don't know if you, so as a director, and I'm also say as a musician as well, I catch on to things now that I never did because I never did it at that moment in time. So like as a film director and a filmmaker, I see a movie and I'm looking at all the mistakes in this 2 hour movie, and I can't even actually enjoy the movie because I'm looking at everything they're doing wrong or right. As a musician, I'm picking up on, even though I don't have the best equipment and whatnot. Like I'm making my album with this and this focus right here.
yeah,
I mean, I'm still catching on. Like I know about it. I just, I'm researching and doing all this stuff, and I can catch on to what's good or bad in the song. You know,
It's like
obviously that's opinionated, but you
you
know,
like as you keep going, you come across the thing that you like. Okay,
yeah,
this might what I need to be paying attention. I just heard something. I just disliked something that I need to learn how to better. That I need to learn how to. Ooh, you need to learn how to whoop it. Simple as that. Swag it up a
yeah,
little bit. So yeah, I do that too though. That's why. But that's why it's hard for me to like. I mean, you different though. You doing it with directors, so that's why I say you got to think of it like that too. But you Renaissance man as well. So even with music. I don't even be wanting to listen to the song if I don't like it and I ain't pick it. Like
yeah,
I don't even feel like I allow girls to put me on the music because I don't want to be like like that or nothing. Like I ain't no feminist or no like this ain't about gender, but it's just like I don't want to hear too much. You see
yeah.
what I'm saying?
And
Like like I don't even know how to explain it, but like I don't even listen to too many people but myself. I only really like to do what I like to do. And I feel like that's how you stay comfortable. You see what I'm saying? By just
mhm,
by just doing but as far as what you saying though, like you saying like every time you come across what it is that you like, okay, music, you break the whole song down. You hear the beat, you hear the
mhm.
melody, you hear the vibe, you get
All the instruments.
all the instruments. So I do that too, yeah, but I stopped doing that because I just be wanting to be human. Like I just
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I
Now, I'm
just
not like a an analyst, but it just happens, over
it,
time.
no, you get to start analyzing because you're trying to learn. There's nothing wrong with that. But
Yeah,
analyzing is
true.
learning. So I analyze all day. But I be trying to slow down. Sometimes I'm not trying to learn. Sometimes listening is just learning. Don't even try to learn. Just listen and observe. You learn more listening and observing.
Right.
Like
yeah.
listening and
Facts,
observing is actually learning.
facts,
Don't even say
facts.
nothing. Just listen. Don't even man in anything. I promise you, if you go outside one day and just don't talk to nobody, I'm talking about don't answer the phone. The people that you're around, don't say too much to them. Just give them small replies. Like just give them face, like just give them facial expressions. Like don't even. You will learn so much from people. Like if you don't say, because I guarantee you, how quiet you is that day, nobody really gonna ask you what's wrong. And I'm not telling you to act mean or act sad. I'm telling you, just don't say too much. Don't be too talkative. If you walk out, if you say today I'm about to wake up and I'm not about to give people too much of my energy, my time, my face, I'm not gonna sit in your face too long. Like the conversation not gonna be long. Watch how nobody noticed that difference. Like, watch the people that do notice that difference, and watch the people that actually speak up on it. Cause you might notice, oh, you notice I was acting different, but you ain't speak on it. Why you ain't speak on it? Is it because you don't want to protect me? Is it because you don't want to make me feel better? Know if I'm okay? You see what I'm saying? Pay attention to those things. You could test people in all these different ways. You could test life. You could test yourself. And you could test the things that you're trying to accomplish. I be testing music all day.
Yeah, facts. And I wanna also note that, like, to fellow creators out there, I mean, like myself and clothing, like Dylan, I tell you all the time, like the brand is still coming, but I went through so many testing periods that I feel like it's only a matter of time before I figure out something that works. And that could work essentially for musicians too, filmmakers. You could have a good product and you could keep that good product, hold on to it for some time. And at some point, you could possibly release it.
Right.
But I feel like there's no shame in testing and being able to branch out, try new things, even if it takes starting over, and
Right. Look up how many times Michael Jackson recorded his songs. 100. Look up how many times he scrapped albums. 100. Look up how long Jeff Bezos took to build Amazon, and then look up from when he accomplished it and released it to how long it took then. Look up the same with Elon Musk. Look up the same with any billionaire that created and found anything, and look up how long it took them to actually give it to the people. Same with the iPhone. You think when they first created it, they just start telling everybody, "Oh, we about to create this and do this, y'all. Be on the lookout." No, they created it, they figured it out, and they figured out how can we make this what people want. That's when we finna make all these phone calls. We got a product. How can we give this to the people and make it something that they want without telling them that they don't need it? You
I
see,
actually watched that Steve Jobs video when he introduced the first iPhone like a few weeks ago. And it was just
yeah,
so cool to hear the reactions of the people. I think it was like 2007, 2006. And to hear
yeah,
the reaction in real time of the people like, whoa, like this is game
it
changing.
was
A phone
cool.
we can
Yeah,
touch and not Burberry where you got to type the letters and stuff. And
yeah, and then
it
you
was, yeah,
also look at people like that. I mean, if I remember correctly, Steve Jobs passed away in what 2008, if I'm not mistaken.
12, I think.
Like when you
like,
look at people like that, like when you look at inventors and people with some brilliance, you got to think that guy probably has blueprints for an Apple City. You know what I mean? Like, if you're a futurist and you that's I feel like that's a skill when it's within itself. When you're a future forward thinker, that's a skill, that's a talent. Like you don't even have to have anything on the paper yet. As long as you know what you want to create and as long as you know what is possible and can be done,
so why do you think they held
that's
on?
the
Why
keys.
do you think they held on to what they held on to for so long? These are people that knew. Wow, I just thought of something that might change the whole world. A phone
Yeah.
with a screen is the whole operation. You see what I'm saying? And it just got one button. Pop. You see what I'm saying? And it FaceTime. Y'all can start to see. We can do this.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Boom.
even
Facts.
it didn't even really start with the iPhone. It started with the Macintosh, which was way before any. It was like the 80s or 70s. I don't even remember. I'm not that deep into that, but
We started
it
with the
started with
Mac.
that. The like on the topic of Steve Jobs, it didn't really even the generational thing didn't really happen with the iPhone. It happened with the Macintosh, where they
Oh,
went from those big blocky computers to
yeah.
the
That's
flatter
that's
screen and
that's Apple changed the game. Apple changed the game.
yes,
Apple changed the game. Apple made tech companies be like flat screens.
Yeah.
We got to get on.
Shit, man. I mean, you walk
and
into any phone store, you're going to be seeing phones that look just like Apple's. You're going to be seeing phones with cameras that have the same frame rate, megapixels, whatever you call it, like that are the
Right.
same as
Android can
iPhone,
do everything an iPhone could do.
literally.
At a
Like,
point in time, Android couldn't FaceTime. At a point in time,
um,
Android didn't have a screen.
facts.
Facts. So everything like when it comes to the things that we're doing, there's nothing wrong with holding on to them if we believe that it could really do something and it really does matter.
Right. And that goes back to what you said though, cuz earlier when you said some of the things that we do, some of the things we create, these could just be ideas. This could be songs, this could be films. 20, 50 years from now, maybe 500 years from now, these are things we could possibly be looking back on, and reflecting.
Bro, we still have to relive the same things all the time. So if I could be something that's relived for the rest of life, then I will be. As far as a Martin Luther King, a Michael Jackson, a basketball game, anything, a topic, industry. If the music
Yeah,
is gonna be here forever, then I'm gonna be in it.
for sure.
It's
Yeah.
a good way to think about that.
Like it just as far as like that. Like man, sky is the limit. Nothing is impossible. Everything is possible. So it's just like man, for me, bro, I'm really just here.
My brother actually, when I was on the phone with my brother earlier, he actually told me that the sky is not the limit; it's unlimited. And he told me that there's so many you can go beyond that. So just
It's
wanted
the
to pass that
sky.
on.
It's this one.
Yeah,
That's why it's the limit. That's the
yeah,
whole.
but
What you just said is that
yeah,
he only told you what the meaning was. That's why sky is
yeah,
the, because it's unlimited. Once you look up at the sky, you got to realize once all past all this blue in the clouds, it's
mhm.
space, and that's forever. We don't know how. We don't even know. So that's why it's the limit because we don't even know what's out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a person with numbers, but they only discovered like 5% of space or something like that.
Well,
So
I'll tell you,
Bro,
man, the
every
sky
time,
really is the limit
time out,
because
time out, bro, time out, bro, time out, bro. If they
oh,
ain't no way, no pause, don't pause.
oh,
Ain't no way that they ain't no way that they discovered 5% of anything when we ain't ever been nowhere physically. We ain't ever been to the moon. I don't know if that's
for
true.
sure. I believe that,
You,
cuz.
I don't think at some point I was like, where's the flag that they put up there? I don't think
I,
they
I,
bruh,
I
intentionally
we
really
put
do
down.
second you on that,
listen,
cuz.
we ain't gonna speak too moon. We ain't gonna speak too long on the moon. But listen, if you plant a flag somewhere with no gravity, the flag not about to wave like this, like it's somewhere in America. The flag is
Right.
going that bitch gonna stick straight up.
Yeah,
The flag part is gonna go straight up in gravity. It's
yeah,
not
Mhm.
going to wave. So on television, when they stick the flag down there and it was waving, no sir, no
Yeah.
sir. How when there's no gravity? So therefore, that's off rip. And then same with you trying to tell me that a rocket land on the moon and there's no gravity? How did it land? Why didn't it bounce off? And in a way, y'all landed that somewhere.
yeah.
Y'all
And
crashed.
I've always wondered,
You
how
didn't
do they
crash.
walk on the moon?
So this is what I'm gonna say. They didn't discover 5% of nothing. They don't know too much. So they gotta tell us that they know a little bit in that it's a whole percentage out there that they don't know about. So that therefore that they know too little about it. Therefore they don't know
Mhm.
nothing. Therefore they know nothing. I'm gonna tell you why. They only know ideas. We only know that there may be other like Earth planets. We know we feel and think that there may be other worlds out there where it might be humans or something like it, or they might be operating. Who knows? So it's like
Yeah.
they
That's the government.
they capping. The government don't even know. The government only know what they telling us to know.
Yeah, but the government hides so much stuff, and I don't want to get off political and governmental, but they hide a lot of stuff though.
Yeah, we ain't
Like,
got to, but
yeah,
it get like that. I'm a political person. A lot of people gonna learn that about me too. I'm gonna start rapping about that. I always say I'm capable of being the president. That's just I have that leadership. I feel like I know the things to say in front of the world in order for them to be like we want that man to be our president. It won't be about popularity, money. It might be about my credit and the things I've done for people as well that back me up on what I'm saying. But as far as like people just really hearing it and believing it, they're going to be like, no, what he's saying makes sense. That's really all we want, all as a world together. Not nobody trying to think, oh, I just want power. I just want to do this because I know we're going to get some money and I know my people over here trying to get done. No, this is for all of us. This is for the world.
you want to talk about political songs. My first song that I released was a political song. I wrote it right after Kamala lost the election. and it was called Deep in the Fire because I mean, literally, we're actively still deep in the fire right now. So I mean, it still
Now he
remains true right now.
Now he wrote us into existence.
No, literally, and that was
Wait, who?
oh, that was 2 years ago. Oh no, that's 1.5 years ago. Whatever. No,
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. We ain't even got to get into politics right now because it's so much going on right now, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I ain't gonna.
I mean, this is my thing on it. Like coming from somebody, Dylan, you could second me. Like I feel like a lot of our conversations throughout the years, we always had a hour-long conversation about politics.
I don't know if we glanced over it, but I had a question about never stopping.
Let's talk about everything. Let's talk about everything.
Listen, so I've stopped quite a few times over the last 5-6 years, and I've obviously, I've stopped like what I'm doing because of different things, perception, and all that. Which is why I asked you about perception and all that. That's because I let a few things get to my head a lot of times.
Me too.
So
ain't nothing wrong with that. It might not have been.
But it's dumb now that I think about it because I mean, why am I stopping what I'm doing, trying to, bring projects and good things into the world that people are shooing away?
Let me tell you something real quick, bro. I wanted to be a boxer. I don't even know why. I think it's because of my dad. Like, really was helping me learn how to fight when I lived with him, right? So when I came back, I went to my grandma, like, no, I want to box. Like, I want to be the best boxer. And she was like, no, it's too late for that. People, athletes, they start doing that young. Bro, I was in the 4th grade, bro. Like, she was like, no, you can't. She was like, it ain't like that. You got to do this and do that. So I took what she said and ran with it because what she said was important to me coming from her. I later learned and went back to my grandma and told her, like, don't tell your new grandkids what they want to do. They can't do it no matter what they got going on. Tell them that they can do it because they don't. You did that to me and I never wanted to do that no more. I just looked for something else to do. And I had to keep figuring out what I wanted to do. So that do matter though, bro. Because my grandma did.
We're always figuring that out.
You said what?
Because we're always figuring things out. Even we're gonna get in our 40s, 50s, 70s, God's willing. And like kindergarten, what you want to be when you grow up? Firefighter. Oh, Dylan, what you want to be when you grow up in 3rd grade? I want to be a wrestler in WWE. I mean, I didn't know I wanted to be a filmmaker until 2022.
Oh, bro.
So I was up until 2022 before we filmed Trace. I wanted to be a wrestler, and I kind of still want to be a wrestler, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that now.
You fucking were you the wrestler?
Hey, listen,
and that's where your dream come true.
Yes, I mean, I've always wanted to be a wrestler. I was in connections with like one of their accounts or something like that, but that's a whole other thing. Anyways,
no, 100.
Yes,
That let you know right there. That let you know right there, though.
Yes, people keep changing what they want to be, and it's hard to actually pinpoint an exact time or when you want to be it. Obviously,
I mean, because it's like this. Why make it? Who told us we had to make a choice? Who told us?
Why set a limit on yourself?
Yeah, why not figure
out? It's just human nature. People just naturally do it. It's just a thing, a system.
That's their problem. That's why they got to figure out. Like, no, like that's why, man. It's so many. It's looking crazy for me to say this, but like, man, I done been in situations where, like, I done had to choose between things, and I didn't know what to choose because everything got pros and cons to it, and I got to figure out which ones I was like I would rather deal with. Simple as that. Like, which ones I would rather go through. So as far as that, like, yeah, bro, like, you can't really, like, I ain't gonna say what nobody can't do, but I don't be on it like that because I be on something like, yeah, like, I'm not making decisions right away. I don't never make a decision or choice right away. If somebody asks me a question, I'm never jumping straight for it. Like, oh, I'm good. Like, don't. If you ask me where I'm at, I might say why. If you ask me what I'm doing, I might say why. Because why do you want to know what I'm doing? What is it that you about to ask me after that? You see what I'm saying? What do you want to? What is your reason? You might as well. I tell people, you might as well get straight to it. You might as well get straight to it. Do not. If you about to text me, don't be like, swag. David, if I'm in your face, if you text my number, call on my phone. If you call my phone, I'll be like, yo, hello. Don't be like, David, just ask me what you want to ask. I'm not about to play with you.
I do want to ask though, is there any notable songs that you want to play for people? I know that you have a vast catalog, man. You already got so much stuff already.
Let's
But
test my phone out real quick. Let me know if y'all can hear this before I
all
answer
right,
the question. Let's test this out.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Very good.
Mhm.
Yeah, so say that. So yeah, if I could play something for y'all, do I got some notable songs? So answer your question so I can get it good. Cause I do. I know your question a little bit, and my answer is I do.
yeah. So I mean, I feel like you're always a step ahead, family. Like I think it's just best you really show us.
All right, so I'm gonna say this. So I couldn't even decide what song I was gonna shoot a video to for this upcoming Saturday. So when it came down to it, I had these three songs, and one of these songs I made two songs out of. I sent it to y'all already, so y'all can get a little bit of taste of it, the guys and stuff. But man, I ain't gonna lie. Every song on my mixtape and every song I ever made in my life, I love it, and I want everybody to hear it. If I'm being honest, like I feel like it's gonna be a day that all my music is released to the world, whether it's free or not. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it might be completely free. Like, I might just try to send it to everybody's phone if it's a way, and it's somehow like, you see what I'm saying? So, like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
man, all these songs is great to me. Do I got favorite songs? Yes. Like, man, do I got songs I'm listening to, and I'm like, I don't even want to hear nobody else songs, bro.
And
All day,
God,
every day, bro. I got so many
and
songs I don't need to listen to nobody else because I sound like so many different people that don't even exist yet. It's just
yeah.
crazy. Like
And I just want to
might not
say,
even
like,
feel like my songs is finished or my songs is songs because they don't know that these songs exist yet. Because they just don't exist yet. They literally don't exist yet. Listen to what I'm
You're
saying.
here. Do you
so
think oh well
I just wanted to say, um, damn.
This guy irritating.
um,
collect your thoughts?
damn, man.
You was talking
Go
about
ahead, though.
music. You was talking about do I got any specific songs
Yes,
I like and stuff.
I did want to say though. I mean, you're creative director for your own fashion line. You make your own music. I
I
feel
run
like,
I run
y-
everything.
yeah, and
I'm
I
the
just want
source.
I want people to know on my end, the music that you have, family. Like, I don't even know, man. I think you literally put it the right way. Like, there's so many songs.
I don't
There's
know
so
what
many
I
songs.
really, if you was to ask me to play, I don't
Like,
know what to play, but that's why I just go with the newest vibes.
bro, I
Because
just
don't ask me to play nothing old.
like I'm gonna be honest to y'all,
Ask me to play something old.
ladies and gentlemen. I'll be sitting with him while he's in his process, and I tell him like, why do look? I can't even. Why do you keep
You know what?
sparing these people, man? You know what I'm saying? I just feel like on the music side,
It's getting better for sure.
it's just it's at a level, man. It's at a level for sure.
Facts.
Is your music making process hard? Like, do you have to think for days, or because I can write a song in 15 minutes, but
I,
it depends on the mood that I'm in. So,
bro, I'm not gonna bro. I'm so weird, bro. I'm adding on to myself so much all day, every day. Like even right now, nigga, I'm adding on to myself without everybody realizing. You see what I'm saying? So it's like even with music, bro, I don't have a process. My main process is just like finding a good beat. Like that's the heart. That's I could rap every day. I could write you a song without
Yeah, and
without no beat.
you sing too, cuz don't leave that out. You sing too.
Oh yeah, I sing like whatever.
Yeah, no, like I'm
you own
telling
that
y'all,
out?
this is what I'm talking about, everybody. This is an artist. Like People don't even know. It's not even just raps. It's singing. It's you get it all. Techno. You get techno, man. Like, cause you might have to play that for them.
I got
when
you.
you play
If you used to ask me to sing or rap, I'm not doing it unless you pay me. Like that's how I'm coming because I know I can. If you really want to see, like, really for me to get serious, because I'm gonna put money behind it to my vocals and everything, and I'm not talking about on no software. I'm talking about classes to where I'm learning how to use my vocals on some serious. But like as far as like just music, like, but I can't even remember what bro point was. But like, bro, if it was to come down to me just playing things like and just listening to all these songs, bro, like everything's so different, everything sound fresh, everything sound brand new, like, and I'm just talking about so many different things. You was talking about my process. That's what you was talking about. So like, as far as my process, like, I'm not really looking for no goals. I'm not trying to remember how I recorded the song last time, how I was feeling. For real. I be trying to remember the important things if I learn what they are. That's really all it is. That's the process, learning new important things. The process is to learn for real, for real. As far as like how fast it's in no time because I could write this shit in 3 seconds, really, and then be like, I'm about to delete this because of watch me record a song, delete it, and record another song because I didn't like that last vibe and I feel like I want to do something else. That's why I got 2 songs of a lot of versions of beats because it's like I ain't even about to rush myself. I don't know. I'm not about to. I don't even want to be trying to know how long or how. It's not a. Can I do this? I know I can write a song fast. I did it before 1,000 times. I'm not about to try to keep doing it. It got to be natural. I'm never about to try to force. Because what if I ain't think on these bars long enough to where this whole song makes sense and everything fit where I get? I need to go. I need to read. I need this bitch got to sound good back to front, forward and back. This bitch. Excuse my language, but yes, like it's just like that. Like it's gonna be days where I get on the computer, I'm looking for beats and they all sound trash, but I want to rap so bad, and now I can't rap because I ain't find no good beat. Now I gotta save my so it's like
and then
beats myself. I could just go make a beat, but then it's like now I'm trying to use some different energy for some other energy. Stop it.
Yeah, and Dylan, like, my fault, cuz.
Good.
But Dylan, I mean, you being the musician yourself, I feel like you could relate in a way. I mean, there were certain songs you would send me that, I mean, I think there was a song you sent me one time. You revised it, I would say like 30 times, I think.
Probably like 30, 40 times. And I was going to ask him about that. Like, before I ask you the question, one,
and
every time I sing.
I was going to ask both of y'all a question, but.
I was going to say, every time I send somebody a song, I change it immediately after because not even 5 minutes after, because I know if I send you that song, I'm probably going to listen to it again and hear how I think you're going to listen to it. I'm like, they're not going to like it. I'm going to re-record it another 18 times. Now, I was going to ask you, how often, because you say you record a song and delete it, but how often do you record a song like, because you only released like 2 songs, right? So the ones that you did release, how often did you record those songs? Like more than once, 5 times, 6 times,
take.
1 time?
One take. They both was one take in the studio very quickly, and and it wasn't no thought process. It was I'm in and out because for one of them, bro, for one of my best features that my cousin like is a snippet on my Instagram. I was in the studio for like 15 minutes because I had to go somewhere, and he showed up late, so I recorded my verses while he wasn't even there. Then when he got there, I left. So it was like. And everybody like that, and he dropped it because he was like, "Nigga, this the hardest song." I got cool. I like how you came, but I was never there for the experience, for the full experience. You feel me? I felt like I don't even remember recording the song because of how little I was there. So as far as like when I'm finished with a song, I don't just, bro. I show you on my computer if I could. It's a million songs, and I got all of them on my phone. I'm not just deleting them and they gone forever. They somewhere he might got some I don't got.
Yeah, for sure.
So as far as that, like even when I'm done recording the song and I send it out, because I do send it out as soon as I'm done. As soon as I finish these songs on my computer, I don't even turn nothing off. I leave everything up and send it out. And then, just like how you said, you might go back and record it. If I does that, then yeah, I got it right there to go back and record it. And I probably don't send that new version out because it's better.
Right. Yeah. I definitely understand that. Yeah, it's hard for me to like my own, and it's probably, I mean, just like people on camera, like you don't want to see yourself on camera, or most people are like that. I don't dislike the sound of my voice, but because I'm new to this, it's hard for me to like what I hear the first time. Sometimes the first time could be the best one, but I don't know that.
No,
So
you. I'm gonna tell you like this. Like, you sound good for sure. You sound good as hell to me because I'd have told you you can sing. You can sing. You can sing for sure. So I feel like you don't stop shit you doing, my nigga. I feel like I agree with you though because it. I mean that's just what it is. Like who that's how you sound, nigga. So it's just like that's how it was for me too. Like, but I start
yeah.
rapping as a freshman. You gotta understand, my voice is changing as I'm really
Mhm.
doing. Like my voice in the middle of changing. I
Mhm.
feel like I'm just now really getting really to my voice at because I'm over these years. I've been learning how to even control my voice. You got to start hearing yourself and how you do sound. Some people don't even know how they sound. Some people
Mhm.
sound, you know what I'm saying? So like,
Yeah.
you know how you sound, literally.
And I definitely took the singing path because I was once there was a time there was a time in 2021 when I was rapping and it wasn't good. So I had
But
to
that's
switch
good
over
though.
to
You found out you
singing.
was a singer.
Yes.
I be singing too though.
But no, I feel like the
I
beautiful
be
thing
singing.
though in music is that no matter what path you come from, there's collaboration in the middle of it. You know what I'm saying? So you can make magic out of anything, man. You can make magic out of all forms of art or where you come from. So I just think it's important for both of y'all to keep going in what y'all do. I personally, I'm sitting with 2 stars right now. You know what I'm
What question
saying,
you have for
musically.
this?
But um, I really want to get into like what music, notable songs that you want the people to hear. Um,
You want to
anything
get
like
into
that. I
that
feel
shit
like
before we do
just
some more
getting to
talking?
that nitty gritty. Yeah.
Bet you want to hear some shit. Let me play some. Excuse my language. I know I'm popping swag. I ain't gonna fake. Should I play one of my favorite songs or should I play something old that's favorite?
Um,
Favorite songs or favorite old song?
You should
some new, some new.
I was about to say that some new or your favorite song. Play some from the upcoming, all right.
Mixtape. It's
It's up
called
to you.
Yesterday's Swag, y'all. I'm gonna tell you all about that too.
Yesterday's swag.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about the mixtape and what we got going on. But all right, so let me know if y'all could hear it with thumbs up. My favorite song. Shit, yo, I'm scared. Dude.
Hey, this is a judge free zone.
No, I
Nobody
ain't scared.
we
I ain't scared. This is real though. This is my favorite song. Ain't trying to feel the change. At least you feeling lame. I just wanna go back to the time when shit was the same. But I hope we can both make it back from where we came. Why you take me out the picture and remove the frame? I was so damn good to you. You feel out of love, but I was still in love, and I was enough for you. Wanna see you so wanna see you till I can't no more. Wanna see you till I can't no more. Wanna see you. Wanna see you. Wanna see you till I can't no more. Wanna see you till I can't no more. I can't motherfucking see you. Swag about to lose his mind trying to beat you. Oh, but I ain't running out of time, girl, I need you. Girl, you know they only fucking with us for a reason. Wanna see you so wanna see you so wanna see you till I can't no more. Wanna see you till I can't no more. Wanna see you. Wanna see you. Wanna see you till I can't no more. Wanna see you till I can't no more.
I like that.
That was a good
Was
one.
that
Yeah.
you underneath that too? Like, was that you underneath the chorus? part.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
like
I
with the
like that.
layer.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, that's, I mean, because you already know how I feel about that one. That's one of the best. That's one of
I
the
ain't,
best.
I ain't, I ain't even gonna lie. I feel like that's one that's gonna be underrated for real, but because people not gonna expect that from me. Because I sent it to my friend, and he's talking about I listen to this. I just listened to this 8 times because it's really one of them like, man, this man, the way I come around people, and then you hear my natural voice, and you hear it just how I be. Like you don't get that from me every day. You don't get that from me every day. Even the people who inspire those vibes and those settings and environments that get me into that don't get that from me. That's where they get it. That's where they get it from them. That's where they get
Yeah.
it from.
What does this song mean?
I just man, it's somebody I feel like I can't see. It's somebody I feel like we can't be in each other's life right now. And I just want to see them till I can't no more. If I could see you as many times as I can till I can't. Like that's just what it is. But at the same time, me saying that is me really saying like I don't even want that. But like at the same time, like that was when I made the song. So it's like you feel me? I know how I feel when I made these songs and what they what the goal be. I fucked around just the beat just was like that. I never go into these songs intentionally like or even feeling these ways already. The beat might have just made me think about something. And that's just what it was. Like it inspired that whole everything for real, for real. But I feel like the song just mean like, man, just it's always a very long story about everything or why something not is how it is or why it's not the same or why things not how they used to be. And it's just like that was one of them songs that just like one of those songs like, man, I wish things was how they used to be. Like me saying I want to see you till I can't no more is me like saying like I want to relive everything to the point where it was over. You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
Let's say it like that. That's just me being real.
No, for
Relive
sure.
all the good times before
Say
it
that.
went bad.
Say that again.
Are you saying relive all the good times before it went bad?
Type shit.
Mm.
Cause like, let me see. Let me try to go through something real quick. Let me try to play it real quick. Listen to the first verse. Ain't trying to feel the change. You should feel the pain. I just wanna go back to the time when shit was the same. But I hope we can both make it back from where we came. Why you take me out the picture and remove the frame? I was so damn good to you. You feel like a love, but I was still in love, and I was sweet enough for you. Wanna see you so. Wanna see you till I can't no more. Wanna see you till I can't no more. Wanna see you. Wanna see you. Wanna see you till I can't no more. Wanna see you till I can't live. I can't motherfucking see you. Swear about to lose his mind trying to be you. Hope I ain't running out of time, girl. I need you. Girl, you know they only fucking with us for a reason. And it's as simple as that.
Yeah.
It seems like this person has pushed you away, and yeah, you said like um, you said they she took your picture out the frame, and you were so good to her.
I'm talking about he just read me.
I'm paraphrasing. I'm
You hear
paraphrasing,
him
but
though, cuz?
you know,
But no,
but
you ain't lying.
on the second listen, because I got to listen to the songs a few times. Like you can hear a song, hear all the words, but still not remember a thing. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you replayed that because
Yeah,
I
that's what
missed
me
that.
and Nez do all the time for sure, and we're gonna do that throughout this because that's good. Like I'm glad you like to do that too, because I don't be knowing that people like hearing the song again, but I don't give a fuck what they think about. But anyway, like as far as that,
Yeah.
like, man, did I get pushed away? Do shit? You all want to speak on that?
Hey, we here.
Hey,
I,
you know.
did I feel like I got pushed away in this situation? We can.
That's what you said.
This could go in there too. I don't really give a fuck. Or this could go in there.
Yeah.
Like I don't care too much yet. This could go in there. I got pushed
Hey,
away.
the lyric said that, not us.
No, facts. I did though, and that's what that's about because I feel like man, the person that I feel like man, no matter what the case is, no matter what, you would never treat me like a stranger
But I came across some situations with this person and they treated me like a stranger, and
Mm.
that just made me see. At first, I took it wrong, and that's where those feelings came from. But as far as moving forward, like that was a minute ago, right? And I done been through other situations and other things, but since I've grown, I have realized like, okay, when I thought about that and felt like that about it, that's really just things being different and times changing, and you got to understand people, places, and things come across each other all the time. I ain't even gonna say meet again. They just come across each other all the time, and a lot of those times it feel fresh. So just think about that. You may think like I may never see my friend again, and we might never be friends the same. So I might just have to relearn each other and understand that there's nothing wrong with getting to know somebody all over again.
Definitely.
Yeah. Listen, that Stranger by Design. That's I'm not even trying to put myself in the narrative, but it's like I keep finding a lot of similarities between what you're talking about and what I've done too, because I have a song called Stranger by Design, more specifically what you was just talking about, how they were treated like a stranger. If you were never meant to be in my life, you've been a stranger by design the whole time. You was always meant to be a stranger to me.
Bro,
That's what that means.
see, when people don't understand this, you can know somebody as a kid, grow up, y'all can know each other as kids, right? One second. Hello? Look, I'm about to keep you on the phone. I'm doing the interview. All right, but you can know somebody as kids, right? But y'all can spend some distance and time without each other in different places in different areas. If y'all don't keep up with each other and not consistent, y'all can grow to become strangers.
Which is unfortunate at times.
Which
You
is
don't nobody wants that to happen.
I'm not, bro. The person that just called me, I'm not even gonna say the person. This is a very great friend of mine. You know what I'm saying? Like very great friend of mine. I love them dearly. You see what I'm saying? And this is a person when we met each other, we didn't know that it was gonna be for a short period of time. And when we did, it was a challenge, especially being older. Like what? You don't never just meet nobody and being like, what? I'm sorry, but like that's just that feeling when you older. It's just like, okay, wow, this is how life can be. But that's a fact.
Right.
Like, bro, you could know somebody for a long period of time, and that distance and that inconsistency could cause y'all to feel like y'all don't know each other or y'all become strangers. You see what I'm saying? But
Right.
it's not a battle because like it don't have to be a battle. Me and my people who moved in other states, my dad lived in a whole another state. We talk as much as we can. We can reconnect when we can. It feel fresh all over again. You see what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. People gotta mature and realize those things as well, especially when it comes to feeling like I'm being treated like a stranger. You got to realize that person might feel like you left them behind, so they outgrew you. They just outgrew that experience they shared with you. You see what I'm saying?
That's why you gotta communicate.
That's how you got to.
Even
That's why you got to communicate. You got to, so people can understand. I'm not leaving you behind. I'm just living, and I thought you was too. Simple as that. You see what I'm
yeah.
saying? So that's just how it is. But I did. I'm glad I got to speak on my friend though, like for sure, because that she called at the right time, like, and that's just what it was. Like that was a great example for real, because we met and you could meet people real quickly and click with them so fast and not know like that's possible that you could meet somebody from nowhere, click with them the very first interaction, and then it
Hmm.
go just like that. That's
For
possible.
sure.
Right.
And it could be your friend. It could just be a friend. It'll make you realize, like, damn, what the fuck going on? You feel me?
Yeah.
But yes, that's something.
Yes.
That's why I said that those things do. So, like, if somebody that I know for years, like, bro, if my cousin was to treat me like a stranger, bro, oh, I'd be crushed. Especially, like, what is you on, boy? Stop playing with me. For real. So
You
it's
know
like,
what?
like, I don't like that.
I think the short interactions with people, not saying it needs to be short. I mean, if I'm your friend, I would love to be your friend forever, right?
Fact.
But maybe if we kind of grow apart, maybe stop talking, I think it was good that maybe we had that short period of time where we were talking and we were friends and we did have a little bond. And even if we grew apart, maybe it was meant to be that way, you know? Like you don't have to force anything. And I never try to force anything, you know.
You can't, bro. You gotta do this shit off the natural. Y'all wanna go? Y'all wanna go what? To another song that give y'all somewhere like some more detail.
Oh yeah, for
Oh
sure.
yeah, for sure.
Get us going, man.
Give me thumbs up if y'all can hear this.
Yeah, this is the platform.
This all right. So look, this some new shit. I'm gonna play another new song. This ain't old. This is new. Let me think. What should I do? Which one? Which one? I really want to play that first one again. I ain't gonna fake. I got to.
We got time.
This is what I like. This is okay. Y'all niggas keep stealing swag I was wearing yesterday.
Yesterday swag.
Yesterday swag. That's the y'all know what that is. That I don't know. Y'all probably ain't. What y'all think, man?
I mean,
that.
I mean, I'm trying to.
That motherfucker.
I mean, I don't even know where to begin, man. I mean, I always tell you, cuz just stop sparing them, bro. It's time you finally just unload the clip, man. You just gotta air them out. You feel me? Like, bro, it's really like that. It's really like that, Dylan. Like, it's really
Yeah.
it's crazy shit going on. Like, essentially speaking. Like,
too much of this shit.
I mean, I'm telling you, like, I mean, obviously, I love everything you're doing on the clothing, but the music is definitely where it's at for me. Like, and honestly, cause that honestly leads me into like my next question. Do you see yourself possibly trying to collab with people outside of your city at any point?
Outside of what?
Outside of your city. Well, like our city, but just
come on, bro. You know I've been did that. Remember that's why I got beef with the New York niggas.
What you got beef with them for?
Because I did a song with Didi Osama and a young man. He in a camp. His name John Osama. We did a song. This was before I ever even dropped the song. I paid for the feature and everything. paid for the video, sent it to their people. He finessed me for sure, but it's all good. I see one of y'all at the BT Awards. That's
You're
not a
gonna get
threat.
kicked out.
That's not a threat for me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I ain't
No,
gonna.
like of the BET Awards.
They're gonna love me at the BT Awards. They're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, he stood on business," because that's what it's about these days.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sorry for everything. But so yeah, I'm gonna connect out with people. You know, I do that all the time. I don't even feel like, oh man, I'm fatigued.
Yeah, I mean, I like to say, I mean, I feel like you go features, but like,
I don't
man, you
need.
stand alone on your own songs.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
I don't
Like
ask for features. My whole
every
music.
time, hey, look, if you're one of Diggy's peoples and you hearing this and you've been on one of his features,
And you see, he called me Diggy, and he said one of his people because you only my people. You know what I'm saying? So I,
yeah, I just I favor Cuz on them Johns, man. I gotta be honest, like.
oh, why you dissing him like that? He basically said, "You ever been on the song with me? I rap better than you."
Look, I said it right there. That's facts, cuz. But all love to everybody, though. You feel me? But um, Dylan, I mean, Dylan, you're a musician. I don't make music. I feel like you could embellish on more of like the processes. I mean, get to know like more of like Diggy's process. Um,
Well, he doesn't have a process necessarily.
You know what he's saying.
yeah,
I know. But look, yeah, I mean, hearing
It's a
the
lot to
songs
speak on.
and
It's always a lot to speak on.
yeah, for sure, especially with music,
We know
because
when it goes.
music is the key to a lot to open up a lot of different
Ex-
emotions.
a
Which I
good
want to
question
dive
I
deep in.
do.
I want to
A
dive.
good a good question I want to ask is I don't even think I asked you this question personally, family, but the parallel between music and clothes for you. How do you see those two mending together? And what is your I don't want to say plan because that's you and your business, but how do you want to mend the two and what is your vision
Like
as far
it's
as
gonna get to a point where everybody see me involved in so both of the world that they gonna be like, either you don't even know him as that, or you only know him as that, or because I mean, yeah, I feel like that. I feel like for the most part, people not even gonna know I run these clothing brands no more because you might not see me in the photo shoots no more, and you might not see me
yeah.
posting that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Because it's already doing its own success. So I get to a point where I'm doing multiple clothing brands, and you don't even know that I'm the face of these bitches. You see what I'm saying? To where I
Mhm.
got a female clothing brand, and I got this specific female in the face of this clothing brand, so where you only see all girls know it. I don't even you never unless you Google who own this clothing brand. That's the only way the world gonna find out. Or own this restaurant, or own this dude. You see what I'm saying? Is or own this sick, this warehouse where they direct and do all this. You see what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
I
Right.
ain't gonna be too loud about these things because I'm never am. Same with like my clothing brand. Like people be thinking this was my friend clothing brand. My friend with the dreads, my 10-year nigga Jakeem. I put his name on my first. For one, he was in the first photo shoot, and I had him. I wasn't in the middle with none of the pictures. I put my best friend in the middle, and then I put Jakeem in the middle. It's like my brother for real. Put him in the middle. And everybody thought it was either one of their brands and that I was just in it because I knew them, which was good for me. You see what I'm saying? Everybody at my school knew that it was mine. But when I did the second drop with the three colorways, everybody thought it was just my friend stuff. They didn't even really notice my name at the bottom. And I did that on purpose because kind of everybody knew that I mean, kind of everybody thought that the first shirt was theirs, so I kind of like did the same thing. You feel me? Like this not a mine thing, but I'm putting it on my platform. Once you see who going the hardest behind it, once you see who's there, you want to see behind the scenes. That comes out. So once you see who, you're going to find out. Oh, he the one who received the package. He the one that opened the box. He the one that paid for the photo shoot. He the one that thought of everything. You see what I'm saying? That's when you figure it out. So it's never. I ain't really trying to put it in their face. It's already there. They see it. You're going to see it. I'm gonna make sure you see it.
For sure.
let's go. Let's do another song. Let's do something.
No,
Let's do
definitely.
something. Let's do something. I got so many songs, man. I don't even know what to do.
What's the most songs you've recorded in one night or day, in one session?
Nigga, like 7, 8, like 4 hours.
Yeah.
4 hours?
Yeah, like 4 hours.
No.
I be trying to record for like 24 hours straight, but I don't have that much time to give to just music.
Yeah.
Man, a song, y'all, I ain't gonna fake. If I gotta pick a song, I gotta pick this new song. It's not even new. It's new to me because I ain't heard it in a while. But it's a song my cousin sent to me. All my cousins and brothers be sending me old songs like, bro, you gotta drop this. I'm about to play this right here. I made this beat. I used to think niggas ain't fuck with me until I realized that these niggas just come fuck with me. All they bitches fuck. I really miss my nigga Chino ever since my nigga died. Nigga, I ain't had no feeling and I'm talking deep inside. You could see it in my eyes. This shit got me so exhausted. I hate when real niggas die. Get your money, don't be lost, little niggas. Stack your shit up high. I don't give a fuck about nothing but the code of the mob. It wasn't just me in the dungeon. I had Church up on my side. Yeah, this shit is not normal. Fucking with a nigga like me. Cause niggas nothing like me. I ain't fighting for nothing. Take the shoot and shit up. She say I think that I'm that nigga. And I told the bitch I might be. I don't never trip about shit. Life icy. I'm so hot like shit. That's spice. Yeah. Can't stop shit. Bitch, watch this. Young nigga taking off like a rocket. I'm the new she tryna fuck at the top of the list. Don't never bring my past up. That is not my bitch. Hey, when I come through, pop my shit, everybody these fuck niggas can't stop shit, but they own. I'm in my zone. Today niggas know. Hey, I'm that nigga in my city, bitch. That's why I gotta make shit getting real. Feel it in my chest just like a bad cough. I'm a fucking rocket. It's about time that I blast off. If I ever said I trust you, I was motherfucking lying. Taking drugs, get through my problems. I ain't trying to get high. I'm trying to see another comma, so I stack it to the sky. RP my grandfather, that's why I get fly. I don't trip about shit, nigga, that ain't no lie. Get a grip, make it tight, melanin shit, that's my type.
Yes, sir.
Cause I seen that one shit caught your attention.
Yeah.
When I was
How
like,
long you been sitting on that?
Say that again.
How long have you been sitting on this song?
Probably like a year and a half. Who's wrong? Who's wrong? Probably like a year and a half.
Yeah, I mean, Dylan, I be the same way, bro. I be looking the same way. Like,
wait, I ain't see his face. I
get
can't
the job. Dylan, hey, cuz Dylan got that. Like, so when he gonna drop?
you gotta just. I don't know. It's up to you,
Dylan.
but I'm just saying.
Y'all niggas
I'm
crazy.
sure you, with the songs that you have or probably have deleted, you can make like 5 albums.
Man, what?
Or more.
500.
This man got mixtapes.
And that's bad because you need to drop it now.
You talking about that's bad because you could drop it now?
Yeah.
Hey, tell me what y'all think about this one. I'm moving to LA. Been working hard, you know I'm trapping every day. Still play my power, nigga, fuck shit in my face. Gonna have a bottom and shit that I gave away. It's too much tape to be made. I got the formula from the A. This shit not normal, niggas glorifying the fake. You must be caught the way you round this bitch, hey. You can't afford the shit we pouring and we drink. What is you doing that ain't the same? She like this screaming, make sounds. Fuck with the king, I bet she getting draped down. She
She fuck with me, now she somewhere in Cape Town. She keep shit
Yeah.
we catch a breakdown. There's nothing to say now. I'm about to move out the way. It ain't no room in here, so I ain't about to stay. You see my goals right there, they hear the keep shit say. I play my part and still win all the sad way. Now I'm going in my head, I'm about to move to LA. Been working hard, you know I'm trapping every day. Still play my part when they do fuck shit in my face. Gonna have a part on this shit that I gave away. It's too much paper to be made. For me, she going. This is a place nobody knowing. She get her way and then hop on. Surprise, face the way she took it dry and clear the storm. My God said that I should leave, but she tried to be my woman. She cried in my face, said please don't go walk out on me. Can't say sorry, baby. Sometimes this is what I do. I'm a star, my baby. I know you want me to choose you. I'm sorry, gotta choose the money. I'm moving to LA. Been working hard, you know I'm trapping every day. Still play my part when they do fuck shit in my face. Gonna have a part on me shit that I gave away. It's too much pay to be made. I'm moving to LA. Been working hard, you know I'm trapping every day. Still play my part when they do fuck shit in my face. Gonna have a part on me shit that I gave away. It's too much pay to be made. I'm moving to LA. I'm moving to LA.
New ad lib.
You feel me?
Hey, I noticed the one you just said at the end. But you mentioned "Not Normal" twice, and I heard it. In the song you played before this one, and in this one, is that also like that's just like your thing that you just not normal? You're you're different.
It depends, because at a point in time, my mixtape name was Not Normal. I scrapped that.
Oh wow.
Because that's the name of the clothing brand. That's not ready yet. Not normal is not ready yet. I don't know it's not normal until it's not normal to me. So as far as them definitely not normal songs though. Them definitely not normal songs.
No,
and they definitely not normal mixtape type songs as well as that. So
you said you made the beat to the first one, right? And this one, or
no, not this one, just the first one for sure.
So the first one. Do you like beat making over? Not, I ain't gonna say over singing, but like how is beat making for you? Because I make instrumentals and beats as well, so I know that can be kind of rough, especially if you're doing a digital and you're not like, you're not really
easy because I
equipped with instruments and stuff.
That shit easy because I had to go to school for it, and we had to make beats every day. Like we had to turn in like 5 beats a week, but no, we had to turn in 10 beats a week. Like. Well, at the end of the week. So, and I had to do that for 2 years straight. Shout out Mr. Haynes. Shout out everybody in the class. Y'all know we family. We got certificates and Pro Tools. Hold on. I got a real life certificate in music production and engineering. I don't know if y'all can see it the right way, but
yeah.
So yeah. I'm on the road to it. So it's kind of easy. No, beat making is just like making music to me, but I don't make beats because I don't want to be that deep into the song to where it's like until I'm in the industry. I feel like I don't need to be doing. I feel like I don't need to know the song title about them until I'm in the industry. I feel like I don't even need to be a part of the beat production until I'm in the industry. Until then, I feel like that don't matter to me right now. The fact that I simply know the information in the work is good. I don't need to make a beat. Yeah. And it's like beats is not my thing. I got a little cousin. Shout out Josh Drake. He make beats. That's cuz too. Like he make beats, and I want that to be his thing. I want to
shout out Josh.
I want to sign him to my label and have him make beats with everybody. Right? I know I got the way for sure. So it's like I want him to do the beats. I be motivating him. He send me all the beats. If I'm making beats and my beats better than his, he might not want to make beats and send them to me. I don't want that relationship, so I'm not making beats. I want that to be his thing.
I think making beats can be so, like, it can send you into a whole nother world. Yeah, like just like singing and
not the same.
It's definitely and hearing the creation and the process is two different things, because during the process there's even stopping points, where you think the song is over and then it's not, and then you just keep adding on to it, and it's Donaze is about making beats too.
I do that every day.
Yeah.
Now look, I'm gonna tell you one of the next songs I'm about to play is it was requested and it's very aggressive. That's why these songs that I make when I'm mad and angry and aggressive, they get held on to because I don't want nobody to see me like this. But
Yes, sir.
they y'all
Yeah.
ready for
Well,
that?
it's all about embracing it. And another thing too, cuz is like it's important for people to know like on the clothing side though, you got something coming.
Oh, we about to get
Um
to that. This is man,
man.
I see me on 3 hours, but it don't matter. I do this shit all day. So uh we gonna get into that clothing shit because that's a if I'm gonna say if anything right now, you might edit this somewhere later.
And cuz I love fashion, man.
When it
Like
comes to fashion
that's
and when it comes
that,
to clothes for me, nobody can even really have that conversation with me. And I'm not even taking y'all out of that because I had those conversations with everybody. But I'm just saying as far as one, I'm the flyest nigga on earth. Two, like like I said, this shit not normal. Excuse my language. I just can't be me. And when it comes to fashion and clothes, this is different from music. I'm talking about I have a whole different personality. I'm no longer swag. I'm no longer Osama. I'm completely David Leon Heron the third. A regular. I don't even take away anything. Take away take away everything. When it comes to that, I'm just my regular self. I don't know how to explain it, but like you would think like you wouldn't think I was a rapper. Like
Mhm.
you wouldn't think I was everything, all the philosophy and all the mental stuff goes into the clothing brand. So that's really where you see like the real me at. Anybody that deal with me, customers even, they get to see how because if you don't like something, it's a possibility you might get this for free. You see what I'm saying? Just because I want to take care of you. You see what I'm saying? I might have been too late. I might have text you back too late. I might have just give you this. You see what I'm saying? Just saying stuff like that as far as like how I'm handling but when it comes to music, I might not be that nice and generous. You see what I'm saying? Completely two different guys. So it's like, and with clothes, I want to share those things and I want to do that with people. With music, I don't know why it's sacred and why it's like so the value so high to me. The clothes really nothing to me because if you ask my cousin to tell you I buy clothes and give it away. The outfit I just wore on my birthday, I don't even have no more. I gave it to my sister because she liked it so much. You see what I'm saying? Like that's
Uh,
just what I'm on. So as far as clothes, I become a whole completely different person. Like I'm just myself completely. Because as David, I always been fly. I was broke, poor, or type shit, homeless, and was still fly.
mm,
Nobody would have noticed. And I'm cool wearing like I'm cool with being broken poor. Like I done wore the same pants to school every day, a week straight. Like on some young shit, on some kid shit, like just going, just not really having no clothes on. Bro, niggas not knowing that. Like I'm not even knowing as a kid I don't got no clothes. You see what I'm saying? So like just
yeah.
me being so careless with it made me fly. Like once I did get clothes, I never was trying to be fly to keep up. Like I was trying to be fly to really like. But at a point in time, I'd wear a suit every day if I wanted to. Whenever the first time I put on a suit was, I wanted to start dressing casual. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like stuff like that. Like swag change all the time, but my swag is what it is now, and it won't be changing because I completely know who I am. Couldn't have said that.
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure. Clothes, like I'm not even a clothes person. Like you said, clothes is kind of like it depends on how you look at it, actually. But it's material. It's a material thing. And I don't think we should
Yeah.
be stuck on material things, especially throughout life, because people can definitely get attached to that stuff.
That's
And
why I don't care about it. And what I want to do with my clothing brand is bring people together. Like people gonna see through this clothing brand, like, man, what's not normal? Kind. It's not normal to be kind. It's not normal to do the right thing. It's not normal to by nature be genuine. It's not normal to by nature choose peace and positivity. Like that's what our goal is. If I'm gonna change the world, it's negativity and illness doesn't exist in none of my conversations. That's why I say perception does matter because we shouldn't even speak on certain things if we don't even want that to happen as far as
right,
we miss. So it's like if I don't even want nothing negative to happen, or if I'm not a negative person, or I don't negativity won't even come across the room, I'm gonna shut it down. That's just what I'm.
I feel like in your music, we hear a lot about women, your experiences. How does that contribute to your brand? How does that contribute and fulfill you as a person? And just really break it down. I mean, that question, I mean, you knew it was coming at some point, but
Glasses have come off.
just how important is art is women to you in what you do?
Why I take the glasses off? Why I take the glasses off in this? But, bruh, if I'm gonna be honest, bruh, it's the hardest part. It's the hardest part. It's the hardest part. Hold on, one smoke break. It's the hardest part though. And I say that because them feelings be so real that when you just going to make a song to have fun and to feel good, them feelings. Boy, I done cried on the mic. I done cried on the mic though. Like, and that's why shit be having to get held back because the nigga didn't really. This shit so real, bro. It's too real for me. Like I done been like, bro, my feelings made this song. That song got that "Wanna See You." My feelings made that song. I played that. Y'all don't know how many times I played that after I was done making it. To
Yeah,
myself. I don't care about no. These are songs that people never gotta hear. I know that these songs help me.
yeah,
Simple as that. So it's like, bro, as far as like bro, I don't even be having people in the studio sometimes, bro. Nez could be in the studio with me. He'll see it. He'll see it. We could be listening to it. You could see it. I'm showing you. This shit really effective on me. I don't even like listening to these type of songs that really got that energy over my body. I ain't even gonna fake it.
yeah.
It's cool though.
And
It's
like,
cool because it be like, dang, like as far as the females, I try to protect them too as well. Like try not to say their names too much or get into too much detail or just say anything that really will make them be like, why they if they ever come across it. But it's just like, and I say females because if I'm gonna say this out here out loud, like I got a good will length of experience when it comes to this. Like, man, motherfuckers done did me wrong. You feel me? People done did me wrong. I ain't even gonna just say females. A lot of people broke my heart. Friends, family, all type of stuff. And that be the hardest part is when I am trying to rap about a real life situation I'm going through because, bro, a part of me during the process don't even be wanting to talk about it.
mm-hmm,
That's what
yeah,
great. But it be the fact that I gotta talk about it for the music. I don't even be wanting to talk about it. I get mad sometimes making music. Sometimes I gotta get out my feelings.
yeah,
I feel like, man, music it gotta be that serious. I don't make that many songs about no females. Like I ain't made songs about many females. So like when those songs do come out, bro, it cause the conversation gotta be very long. And it
of
gotta be
course,
very serious. Like
absolutely.
and I don't know how people gonna look at those situations, but like y'all don't even be knowing too much to even be trying to figure it out. You don't know nothing at all.
Mm-hmm,
I I loved everybody the same with good energy. I'm talking about people in general. I love everybody the same and feel like I ain't never tried to do nobody wrong on bare. I ain't talking about just girls specifically, but just in life, bro. I ain't
yeah.
people
And
did
like
me wrong though when I
one one
interest.
one thing you tell me though, cuz is like in the real world, I don't always use feelings. And that kind of leads me into my next question. Like, how do you use feelings to an advantage, or how do you transmute those feelings into either creative input or just something else? Because that is something you mentioned to me a lot. Is that, cause man, I don't use feelings. Like thinking with feelings is, I just kind of want to. I kind of I it's a you could call it a guiding principle, but it's something that I feel like would be very intriguing for people to hear.
I feel like I feel like as far as feelings, we don't know what these are. till we till somebody tell us, and still they don't know what it is. So like, let's say, right? Let's say, let me give you a good scenario. Let's say this girl get her heart broke, right? But everybody got through their heartbreak. Everybody got through their heartbreak by just going through it and just getting over it and just dealing with it. You see what I'm saying? Nobody actually know what it is to say or what it is you actually have to make yourself think or feel in order to get over these things or to outgrow them or to heal. So it's like this. When I have a situation where feelings come across the nature, for me to use them, for me to accept them, or for me to see them from other people, all situations is different. Because I did say that to you that I don't use feelings because I don't. Like, but I would be lying if I'm saying I don't when I'm human. As in, like, it didn't been multiple situations I done felt some type of way. You feel me? So
Mm-hmm.
it's just that point of being aware. I feel some type of way. I don't want to feel this way. Let me change my feelings. What do I need to change? How do I need to change my feelings? How do I need to change things? What do I need to do? Why do I even feel this way? You see what I'm saying? Do I even feel right for feeling this way? What if I don't even know what's really going on? You see what I'm saying? And there's so many different situations. So it's like, as far as that, yeah, feelings. I think people scared of me when I say this, but I don't really use my feelings. Like, even with you, my cousin, I love you, but I'm always use my brain when I'm dealing with you, and never my heart. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, absolutely.
That's just how I am because I'm not wired to deal with people emotionally. I'm wired to deal with people technically, practically, and logically. Like, humanly. Like, I'm not about to, just because you my cousin, I don't want to be your yes man. I don't want to tell you what I think you should hear, or because I'm scared of you, or because you my cousin, I don't want to tell you what you need to hear about yourself. I would never do that. You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
I'm not using my feelings because of how I feel about you or how I'm gonna deal with you. I'm not gonna tell myself what I tell you. What I tell you because of how you feel about your friend. That don't mean you don't. And then listen to this too. Nobody really pay attention to what I'm saying too much, but y'all, so y'all can both really catch this. But let's say you got a friend, you come to him with something, and you say like, "I'm doing this, woo woo," but he know better than you, and he know better than you, but he don't give you that information that you could be doing better with what you got, and he know that. That's not your friend. Even if you don't know that, he know that. If somebody tell you that, pay attention to that. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's I'm trying to tell you. Any little bit of hatred or weakness in this friendship matters because it's like, I'm not doing that. I'm not withholding information just so I can get the upper hand. You see what I'm saying? So
Right.
when you know, I read people, I test people, I'm putting you through these loops to try to figure out who you is to me. So yeah, I don't use feelings because I'm gonna know how to feel based off what you do and what you say to me. If you don't ask me certain questions about me, I know you don't feel about me. You feel me?
You know, it's funny you say that because you in life you would normally hear the opposite of what you just said, which is like, don't tell anybody this amount of what you know, so just in case, you're still knowledgeable on more things, right?
But that's goofy.
And you just, yeah,
I'm about to tell you why. Because if you try to sit there and not try to give people no information, they're going to feel like they gotta play a game with you. You feel me? They're going to feel like let's not let's say too much, but like, I'm gonna just say like, if you try to do that for real, and that's because that's forcing. I feel like it's a problem. Like, going into situations with the mindset of, I don't really want y'all to know me. That's if you know you're not finna be here too long. I'm just picking up this piece of my name, Diaz. You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
As far as that, but when it comes to we finna be in the same place like school for about 200 days together. I'm not about to wear this mask. I'm not about to not allow you to know me. You're finna know me fully because we're going to be here. I don't do all that pretending like Like I'm trying to, and then it's the thing. Once you get to thinking like I can't let them know too much of me because then they gonna know my ways and my weaknesses and that you're not being real. You already setting up the guard to where y'all about to battle each other. You see what I'm saying? You setting up the play. You setting up the fight. If you give a person an opportunity to where you like, listen, the trust is there, the love is there, the respect is there as a human. Even if we just met, I'm taking this chance. You feel me? That I'm even about to add you into my life. When two people choose that with each other, friends, cousins, brothers, sisters, mother, father, son, daughter, relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever the case is, church, pastor, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, those two relationships got to accept each other for who they is and whatever come with it. That's just what life's supposed to be. But like you said, you don't hear people say that. You hear people say like, no, protect yourself and don't get close with people, don't trust people. If you do that your whole life, you will never figure people out. If you do that your whole life, you will never
You'll
figure
never
people out.
figure any life out.
Simple. You gotta tap into people and you gotta take these chances with people. But that's why you gotta know that that's what you're doing in the first place. That's why your feelings can't get into it. If I meet a girl today, I know in this world it's a possibility she messed this up. It's a possibility I mess it up. If either of these things happen, I knew that already. I ain't have to say that out loud or think it when it first came about. I'm just saying I knew this already. You see what I'm saying?
You knew it to be a possibility, but you didn't anticipate it.
Oh, bro, I didn't
Or
anticipate it. So when it do become something like, bro, cousin watch me got my heart crushed 1,000 times, and I'm just saying by something somebody did, what they said. It ain't. I ain't never got cheated on. I ain't never got. People didn't backdoor me, but like, man, my situations they didn't crush me on deeper levels because I would have never let it happen, and as well as like I didn't see it happening. So a lot of situations when it come to me thinking with my feelings, I couldn't because I had to figure out why things was why it was in the first place. You feel me? Once things don't go your way, you try to figure out what is life.
Yeah.
Once I started searching for it, I just started figuring different things out. I just started growing. You grow past things, you learn. And like I said, I got emotional intelligence. That's why I can't lose feelings. Because it's like even if I start feeling the way, I'm gonna start studying my feelings. I'm gonna start reflecting. I'm gonna start reading it. I'm gonna start breaking my feelings down into different feelings, and I'm gonna create new scenarios and theories, and it might make me feel better. You see what I'm saying? Or worse.
right.
It depends. I'm moving as a human for real, by nature. I really don't try to force too much. So yeah, I even try to let myself feel when I can. But I'm so in control that I don't like to go for SUC. I could say sucker stuff. I don't like to go for sucker stuff. You feel me? So like,
Mhm.
if I do feel myself feeling like a sucker, I gotta get myself together. Because this, I can't do that. If my head down and my cuz see me, he might be like, dang, cuz ain't even strong enough. How I'm gonna be strong enough? I can't have none of my people feeling like that. Like if he ain't got it, I definitely ain't got it. No, if I got it, you got it. If you got it, I got it. If somebody got it, if nobody got it, we gonna figure it out. Simple as that.
Right. Do you think it's good for people to just do like sometimes do just like sit by themselves, kind of analyze themselves, think about things, or you think that's too deep
I feel
to
like
like
that's
go?
I feel like if you gonna think about something, you need to think about it as I could think about this. And if things can go a million different ways, I could think about this a million different ways. Anything that you do, even if you finna have to say something to your cousin, a girl, you finna text it. You could say this a million different ways. You could say something, erase it, and say something totally different. So just think about that. So I feel like the only way to go is to, bro, how you think I'm, bro, the only way I'm even able to have this conversation is because I done had it with myself a million times. People can't carry a conversation because they can't carry a conversation with themselves. They got so many lies built up. They don't even know how to carry a conversation. They running away from too many lies that they creating in the conversation. So many false narratives, so many just so much false. so much fault. You see what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, people be living in lies.
it become hard to
Yeah.
even talk and show yourself and really
See
live
reality.
who you want to be. Bro, I'm able to say everything I want to say and it just flies in my mouth without me thinking about it because it's like and it's already is what it is. And there's no cap.
Right.
Even if I do make a mistake and I got a flaw out here that I know people don't know about right now, that's cool. Or even if they never find out, that's cool. I may take that to the grave. You see what I'm saying? But it's like
But that's going back to what I was saying earlier about the two versions of different people, about
right,
what you see and what you don't see.
that's where it become where you like, okay, that's where it's like you living with something that only you feel or only you see what I'm saying? That becomes the issue.
Mhm.
But with me, I don't do those things. Whatever I do, I did it. Whatever I say, I said it.
Create a vision. We want to see what you have and won't. I don't say won't, but
Yeah,
aren't you're not showing the world,
No,
and
facts,
the
because
world wants to
nobody
see
see.
it.
I ain't gonna say nobody
yeah,
see me at all. Everybody see me, but I'm not letting them see the things that they want to see. Like
yeah.
people really want to see me out here, and I
And
understand that. But leave me alone. Get away from me.
Listen, and look, we're if you guys made it this far, he's letting you in.
Okay,
yeah,
Better
and
give us
people, ladies and gentlemen, we want to let you in, man.
no swag.
so.
Swag.
Hey, let's hear a new or old thing.
This
It's
was
new.
recorded. This was recorded July 22nd, 2024. Or this was June 22nd, 2024. Or no, I don't know. It was like
Summer 24.
yeah, but around that earlier, it could have been May, June. It was May, June.
Okay.
Told the bitch after she sucked me up, get hit with goodbye. No, it was on through every district, might catch me. My uncle in her city, coming out on top. Nigga play with me and me for walls, put him in a box. Mari hit the road like every day, bitch don't gotta stop. I ain't have a skill to weigh it up, I gave a nigga drop. I might go to hell, I'm praying up, can't let him take my life. Take that chance, roll the dice, put the fizz, put the vice. If you snatch a SRT and change the V, and they gon' buy it. Free the me, kill the mice, free my teen, doing life. Long hair, ass, fat, dark skin, that's my type. Told her if she fucking with the kid, then she gotta be right. Smoking strong, ain't even gotta ask. Can see a nigga hot, and that shit on. I'm fresh to death, bitch. Can see a nigga fly. Better hide your bitch, I'm taking hoes. Yeah, I'm that type of guy. Just the beginning, I'm taking off. Yeah, since my nigga died. Pack it rice up. Know a nigga get rich like me and get your stripes up. I might scratch a hoe, we ain't like these.
We're being that.
Body pussy niggas, I'm a part of them. All these little niggas splashing in their face. Ramadan, still gon' hit me up. Anytime and place, I'm a boss, living like John Gotti, stack up hella paper. All your niggas just caught on my body, want me out the way. So much hate, any niggas, we not in the same race. Risk your life for a nigga, baby, think you wanna chase. I'm a rock star, nigga, I can't take you on no date. All you pop ass bitches, stay the fuck up on my face. I'm a real ass nigga, and I ain't got shit else to say. I would never love a bitch in my fucking life. If it was you'll never be a bitch husband, I would never jump the room and have people dressed in white in the fucking room. It would never happen.
Where is that from? Where's that soundbite from?
Shout out my OG Sauce Walker Drip Still Splash, and I did it off of you did. So yeah, so I see. I wish this conversation. I wish y'all got into them questions. Like y'all was gonna get into them questions because we could
No,
certain things, certain people. We can speak on people, as far as in my life. But like my father,
well, yeah, actually,
my father got
so
me Sauce Walker. So that's who that is in the end of that song. And I ain't gonna say too much about what he do, but if you heard what he said, you heard what he said. I ain't gonna never jump the broom. Woo, woo. Now, that's just how I was feeling at the time, and just I put that in my song because I knew people was gonna be like, "Oh, this what he on," and this what they think of me. You see what I'm saying? If I'm being honest, like that's just really why I added that to the end of the song because it's not originally in the beat. I just knew like, man, I got this character in me as well. You see what I'm saying? And people gonna be like, that fits so well. That's why it's on the song. And then you gotta listen to what I'm saying too.
Do you have figures that motivate you, or is it just you motivating yourself?
Yeah.
That's a good ass. I mean, that's a great question because it's a little bit of both. Like, shout it out, shout it out, shout it out. If I
Yes,
say
sir.
anything, like that's somebody right there. But my only figure in life, my only figure in life, male figure in life, the only guy I look up to, the only man that I feel like is fair and dominant. He don't have to be the richest. He don't have to be the flyest. Everything that he wanted to achieve in life didn't have to be accomplished. But I still think he is that guy to me because he my motherfucking father. And I'm talking about my real father though, like my real father. Like mhm. He, I don't know how to explain it. Like where he made me realize like he was not like even though I was a kid and I was a boy, he still made me think like you're not gonna be forever. You need to know that. Don't get stuck in the cycle of thinking like I'm going to be young forever, or just I don't know how to explain it. My father helped me. Without my father, I wouldn't be. I'm glad to have the father I have. That's my only figure, and I do have great respect for the men around me and the older guys and what they do. But as far as anything else, like my father, I don't no celebrity, no rich guy, no nothing. It's my father, 100%.
Does that pertain musically too? Like in the sense of having people in the process behind the scenes?
Yeah.
Oh no, my father in a whole nother state. Like he don't. I mean, I just sent him 3 songs earlier. Like, yeah, which song you think I should pick for the woo woo? But I don't do that all the time with him. He don't. Our relationship is more so talking about who we are.
Right.
We the same person, and we both truly believe that we one person. It's as simple as that. I don't know how that sounds, but like me and my father, we the same person and we one person. Like I'm him and he me. It's as simple as that.
That was beautifully said, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah. And shoot.
But do you have
Yeah.
people with your process of music though?
hmm
Like you want
I
to
do
name
got
names?
figures too. If I'm being for real, I do got figures that you are asking me, but it's not they. I don't look at them like that. I do got inspirations like Prince, like
Ooh. I just
um
bought a Purple Rain shirt, man. That's the
man.
go.
I ain't gonna lie, Prince has stored a lot in me. Like even when it comes to females, like Prince was he was able to get on their side. You see what I'm saying? I'm able to do the same thing if you know what I'm saying. So like
Yeah.
I got that. I feel like I got that from him just choosing the female. Like if a nigga was to mess up what you got going on with a girl, you still gonna choose the girl.
I do think people's social status becomes a thing where they can never have privacy. And I'm not just talking about like celebrities and stuff. I'm talking about people who need to be seen or think they need to be seen. And their social status makes them remove any type of alone time or privacy that they need for
Yeah. It
themselves.
completely
I'm
alters
glad you
like
said that. I'm glad you
their
said that, bro.
perspective,
It gets to their head and it makes them a totally different person.
Cause like,
for
look,
sure.
what you think people think about me? Like people actually think.
Um,
Well, I know people think like. Well, I know people know that people know me. Cause like, bro, I come across a girl. Every girl I talk to, me being known, I don't even know what that. I never even knew what that meant until people. I went to school and people told me I was popular. You see what I'm saying? Like you know, you're the most popular boy in school, right? Like all the girls, who like that was just growing up. So it never really got to my head, but it always did motivate me. Like, okay, I might be a star. Simple as that. Like, I feel like that's what it always was for me. Me being somewhat having a lot of attention when I even walk into a room in my family, whatever the case was, I might just be a star for real. And then think about the things I did as a kid. I always was a star. I won every dance contest at every party we had, any birthday party. It is what it is. You see what I'm saying? Like I
mhm.
was, I didn't, I never was scared to be on stage or to speak up or do none of that. Like even when I still did it because I know even if I go show myself, it might help somebody else go up there on stage. See what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's just like as far as me, but I don't, and I don't want to bore nobody when I say this so many times, but I don't try and I don't force nothing. I'm literally just going. I don't even know how to explain. I'm just
I
going.
mean, you kind of have to. I don't want to say go on autopilot, but I mean, because you're in control still, but you kind of just let things happen a little bit, almost. You know.
Like on some
Yeah.
like on some like what if I do want something right, but it don't feel good, so I want to see what happens without me wanting it.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And just like, yeah, like over.
Yeah. That's done. As you got anything to say?
Pause the show real quick
No pausing, don't pause.
because I don't.
To really get it off. And it's gonna take years and years. My work not about to be overnight. My work not about to be a tomorrow thing. When they catch on, it will be a yesterday thing.
Yeah,
But as far as I believe, man, everything already is what it is. Like everything is done and complete. If I if I'm saying this right now, it's February 6th. I was supposed to drop today. It's February 6th,
Mhm.
26. And I know who I'm gonna be, where I'm going, who coming with me. I know what our life gonna be. People might not even never saw these people might not never saw the life that they gonna have for themselves, but I'm going to be the one that brought it. Um and clothes, clothing brand, businesses, philosophies, ideas, advice, thoughts, energy, always gonna be important to me and people and just what we gonna do for each other as one. That is my main goal is how we take care of each other. That is what we failing to do and failing to realize that we need to take care of each other. It's so many things
hmm
that got us trapped and our minds is not thinking the right things that we don't even know what we need to be thinking about to better our lives. We just say it all day instead of actually thinking it, doing it, and executing it. And yes, the world, it's a bigger conversation. It's another conversation for another day. The world is in positions that we not in control as we think we are, but we can be. We just need to be aware of it. Once we realize it, we're gonna figure it out. And I'm talking about everybody. And there's no control for real. It's all control. If you know what I'm saying.
absolutely, absolutely.
Well, yes.
Um, well, man,
Yeah.
what a I don't even know what to say. This was just such a great
Can I
episode.
ask y'all a question?
Yeah.
No, for
The name
sure.
is AVS or ASV?
It's
AVS.
AVS.
AVS?
So let me pull it up. Hold up.
Yeah, pull it up.
AVS Ambitious Vision Studios.
Why ambitious?
Well, um, we're ambitious people. I mean, when just thinking about the name, it was one or two names for me, but ultimately, me and Dylan had to come down to something together. So we both thought about ourselves. We both had to have that conversation and ask ourselves, well, what makes us and what makes us in our partnership? And
Pull it up
we
again.
both share one thing in common:
Pull it up again.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Y'all both share that y'all ambitious.
ambitious, and we got
Yeah.
visions, man. We got
The
crazy
studio.
visions.
Ambitious
I
Vision
mean,
Studios. Okay, facts.
And
Okay.
this is
this is
it's almost a rebranding of um the past film company we've been using. Let's look this production. So we kind of want to move away from that,
Wait, what was it
rebrand
called?
ourselves. It was called a Swifties production. That was like the thing we started with, and
Okay.
then, but that was more so my thing. It wasn't like I mean, Dinus was a part of it, but this is like we're both actively because like I would even do my own
Engaged.
solo projects. I do my own solo projects with that, but now this is both of our things.
Bro, and you
And
still
So
can't always do
every
your own solo thing. Don't get that twisted.
oh
But
yeah, no,
mm,
yeah,
I want to
it's
ask y'all, what do ambitious mean though? Like, because to me, if I was to say ambitious, I will also say determined.
yeah for sure. I mean, go for your goals. Um,
That's what y'all mean by like
yeah, I
driven.
mean, it could mean one of many things. I mean,
That
it's really up
because
for
I like
who, however you see it.
I
But
feel like
no,
I really like that. A
it's
lot of people
it's straight. It's straightforward. It's just straightforward.
you know
yeah,
these words. These is what people. You know how many people don't hear these type of words. And I'm talking about. I know so many people that I'm close to that don't know what ambitious means. And I'm talking about just by nature because they don't hear it too often, consistently. You know, it is that you can forget something, right? Like
mhm,
you can learn the
Yeah.
definition of a word in school and forget about it. You see what I'm saying?
right.
What does Confederate mean?
Hey man, listen,
You see what I'm saying?
right.
So
No,
as
for
far,
sure.
so as far as that, yeah, that's why I just wanted to say that because I like that y'all use that, and and I like what y'all doing with y'all platform. Like I said, I'm glad to be on here. It's trim to me. I like to do this. I like to have conversations. I know I'm gonna have more conversations this year with other platforms and stuff because I'm gonna put myself out there, and they already be trying to give me a, like without me even putting any work out, y'all. A lot of people want to work, and a lot of people want to put me on what they got going on, and I be around and I turn everything down, not because I'm cocky and I'm arrogant, but because I just want to do my own thing and say that I did it myself first. I don't want nobody to say they put me on. Nobody put me on. I did this off rip. I'm swag major. If you ever heard of static major, then you know what I'm trying to say. It is what it is. Like I'm doing it all. I'm gonna write for people. I'm gonna create for people. I'm gonna think for people. I'm gonna choose and make decisions for people in their best interest. I'm not on no snake, nothing. I'm gonna even shoot for people to be better than me if they can be. Simple as that.
I do think that's good too to have people even be better than you in the sense of where you've taught them all that you know and they can embark on so much more. Like there's like for instance our grandparents. My papa has taught me so many things and I take all the lessons that he teaches me and all that stuff like that. And I'm
That
sure, you
I'm
know,
only a better version of my father.
and they want us to be that too. They want us to be a better version of them.
I'm better. If I apologize to my future son. It only might be one of y'all, but you can't no nigga on earth ever gonna be better than me. Like it's impossible. Like I'm the best ever. Like my son, it might skip his son might be better than him. You feel me? But my son not gonna be better than me. His son just might be better than him. That's all I'm gonna say. Sorry, son. Love you though.
But
Well,
no,
You're gonna be
this.
rich,
hey,
big
look,
rich little bastard.
bro, look. So yeah, when we were talking about this is the second episode. You were the first name that came up when we were creating the
Yeah.
name for the company.
Is
So
this
yeah, we definitely.
so?
This is the second episode, but the first episode with the guests.
Okay.
And
So
This is
this
what I'm
is
saying. In your first episode, y'all was talking about it. That's what you saying?
well, just having guests, but you were our first one that we wanted
oh
to hop on for
Okay,
sure.
well,
because
yeah. Even before we recorded the episode, you were the
Even
first. I was
yeah,
like, we got to
like
get him
you,
on. Yeah.
cause you were the one. So
it's so crazy that I'm on this bitch and I still ain't get the chance to watch the brothers. But you
Hey,
know what I'm about
but
to do? You know I'm about to go watch it right after this and shit. And I'm about to go see because my cousin don't got Instagram, so and Dylan, I don't see your feed. I ain't gonna fake. I don't know why I follow over 3,000 people. So
yeah,
And
It gets lost in the shuffle. It's
probably
fine.
if y'all got your own account, I probably just followed it. You see what I'm saying? It's probably trying to get its way in my algorithm. So as far as that,
Sure.
I know I'm about to be looking for y'all and trying to get y'all out there. I'm gonna talk to y'all off camera too. Like we're gonna talk more about it because I'm gonna put some money into it. That's what y'all need. Like, and I'm not even just saying y'all need money. I'm saying as far as like we need multiple minds on situations that can help build, even if it comes to us like just buying equipment to better than
Yeah.
everything.
Me and Dylan, yeah, ambitious vision is pretty straightforward, but we and Dylan on the first episode even know that like if there's any creatives watching this, any people who do any kinds of special work, feel free to hit us up. You know, any editing work, editorial work. I mean,
Y'all gotta do that every video.
anything. Yeah, like just let us know, hit us up.
Bless
We'll
you.
be on the lookout. Bless you, cuz.
Get with
Um,
it.
but you know, with that being said, this is the start of something fresh. You know, this is a place where me and Dylan will put our ideas together, his ideas individually. Say I have ideas that I want to put on here. Just this is going to be a platform for everybody. And
Everybody and everything.
yeah, this is a major thing, a company. This is going to be a film studio one day, a literal one in Hollywood.
Bless
Bless
you.
you again, cuz.
Get with
So,
it, dog.
um, to wrap this thing up, family, I love having you on here today. It was a blessing. I just want to thank God for this moment. Thank God that I'm here with my cousin. Thank God that I'm here with Dylan. You know how we rocking, brother. Um, I just I just really appreciate this. This was a great episode. This is gonna be one me and Dylan probably talk about for a while.
Yeah.
On our own
Oh,
podcast.
we about to have another one in like 3 months or after I drop the motherfucking what's his name?
It's always
Oh yeah.
special. It's always special at the beginning, and like especially when you're starting off fresh, and especially because this was our first one. I feel
Mhm.
like there were so many gems that were dropped. I believe that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I just
this was
want
good. This
people.
was a good one.
No, for
And I love
sure.
to just sit back and listen. So, if I wasn't talking too much, I'm just listening, a lot of
No,
the
it's all
time. And
good.
that's what I'm best at.
We
So
got to a point where we started asking questions because it was just a great conversation.
No,
yeah.
for sure. But
But
ladies and ladies and gentlemen, actually, Dylan, since I opened it, how about you close it for us?
well, yeah, so everybody, if you were watching, if you made it this far, make sure you do like and subscribe. And I gotta put that up there actually. Make sure you like and subscribe.
Yes, sir.
We will be coming at you next week. Um, remember, this is a weekly episodic podcast that any topics, any person, we definitely will
Yeah, feel free, ladies and
we
gentlemen. Feel free if you're watching. Feel free if you ever have anything you want to discuss, talk about. You have any special abilities, anything you bring to the table, doesn't matter. You could be anyone. Be
Hey
willing to hop
man,
on the pod with us.
and anything y'all want me to talk about, ask me on the next one. Like that be
Yeah,
drop it in the comments because we're gonna get to it. You know the conversation never over with, and I ain't get to touch
never.
upon everything. So that's for the
exactly, yeah.
that's what's good about this too because we had so much of a good conversation we couldn't even get to everything. So it's more for later.
Yeah,
Exactly. We gotta
absolutely.
have a Q&A one of these days. So
Yes, sir.
hey, I'm just messing around with these things, right? But hey, look, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. More episodes coming to you next week. Thank you, Summer.
Saturday,
Thank you,
every
Nez.
Saturday.
We pushing for Saturday now? All
Absolutely.
right.
Yeah.
Every Saturday, y'all heard it.
That's the
Boom.
motherfucking tomorrow.
So, hey, we got a busy day.
Yeah, and I got a busy day of editing, almost 4 hours of footage. So let's get it. All right.
All right,
Peace.
ladies and gentlemen, peace. All right,
Y'all stay blessed. Hit me up tomorrow.
all right, bet.